How's it going, everyone? What's going on? Hope you're having a nice Thursday. Got things up and running pretty quick today, surprisingly. I don't know. I'm just glad it works. I'm just like, oh, that works. Oh, that works. Oh, that works. Just hit the go live button. We're good to go. I better make sure. Hold on. Got the recording. Microphone lights are popping, right? My chatbot is working, right? I got the right part. See, this is a funny thing. It's like, I always know approximately how long it takes me to get started, right? And like, I know because when I cut my own videos, right? It's like, yeah, I just got to look around 15 minutes, right? That's when the video actually starts from like when I go live on Twitch, blah, 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 right? And it's like, if I don't find it within the 50 minutes, I know something's gone wrong, clearly. And I need more time to get set up. Today, we're just like, maybe like 5 minutes, maybe not even. On my go lives, up in my usual Discords, stream elements is going, it's doing its thing. The lights are all green on my creator dashboard on Twitch. The stream manager says everything's a-okay. I ain't gonna complain. Anyways, how's it going, is Kaon? Good to see you. How's it going, Marco? Good to see you always. Good to see everyone. I hope you're all having a nice day. This is, of course, as always, Let's Rank almost every Super Nintendo game. Part 39. Oh boy, it's... Again, I've said this in the past, right? It's like, we're in the double digit zone. I'll say any number over like 25 and I'll be like, that's a lot. But it's like, once that number hits like 50, I'll probably be like, yikes. Don't focus. Good to see you. Magic 39? I don't think that's what people say about 39. It's like, yeah, lucky number 39. It's like, says who? Says like the one guy who had like a 39 in like a lotto ticket somewhere, right? And probably won like $10. Kaon says, I'd usually record for 15 seconds as a test before going live. Yeah, you know, like I took like 5 to 10. That's more than enough. Still find a way to make my mic too quiet once more. That's what... Look, audio mixing, not the easiest thing to do in the world. Digital recordings, not the easiest thing to manage in the world. Right? Not the easiest. In the book of interesting numbers, there's actually... I'm sorry, is there actually a book called The Book of... I'm typing this into Google. No, not internal exercises. Interesting... Book of interesting facts? Interesting numbers? This just gave me a result that says the Book of Numerology, so I don't know about that. The Penguin Book of Curious and Interesting Numbers. I have zero interest in this. I put some pictures of it in Discord. Good Lord. What? This is a reference book for recreational mathematics. Recreational mathematics. Not two words I would naturally combine as someone who has zero interest in mathematics. Yeah, recreational. It's like recreational drugs and recreational mathematics are destroying society. It's Kaon. That's happening this year. I don't know. And they say vaping is bad. I don't have the answers to that. I have no clue. Welcome to today's episode, everyone. Part 39. Maybe that's an interesting number, according to some people. Some people would say so, I guess. Here's what I find interesting about episode number 39. We done 39 goddamn episodes. That's a lot. Officially anti-math. No, it's too bleak for me to be making COVID jokes about being anti. It's too bleak out there right now. I don't need to put that energy out. I'm good. I'm good. Welcome to today's episode, everyone. Here's what I find interesting about 39. We've done 39 episodes. That means played a lot of games, right? In fact, if we look at this list, 156 of them. Again, that's not new, right? We know this. But look, science is a process, right? Science is a process. I feel like I've done pretty good science. I will stand by just about all of this science. All 156 of them. But you know, I am human. And you know, science isn't going to be right all the time. Sometimes science is a continuing journey, right? Like 1 + 1 is 2. Don't get me wrong. As much as... Is that really... dumb guy actor? Oh, geez. What's his name? The guy who was trying to like advocate that 1 + 1 is not equal to. What if it was like something else and blah, blah, blah. And scientists were like, no. He's like, but I have a math blah, blah. It's like, no, you don't, idiot. And I think like Neil deGrasse Tyson was like, you need to stop being a fool right now. What's his name? Oh, I just got to type actor, math, 1 + 1. Terrence Howard. There we go. That's all I need to type into Google was actor, math, 1 + 1. As Terrence Howard. Yeah, Panther. Yeah, Terrence Howard, known for it's this guy again. I should show, not tell, right? Let's put up the old Firefox. The old Firefox. This guy, right? This guy. He was in that really bad Crash movie that everyone was like, not everyone, it's like anyone who's like has half a brain was like, this movie about racism is terrible. Right? And then won an Oscar because, well, people are not too bright sometimes. And yeah, pseudoscientific theories. He called teriology, which he was keeping secret until he patented it. This logic language he claimed would be used to prove the same, that 1 × 1 = 2. I got the part wrong, but you know, I don't think it matters. I said 1 + 1, but how can it equal 1? He said, if 1 × 1 = 1, that means that 2 is of no value because 1 times itself has no effect. No, you idiot. 0 has tons of effect, such as non-existence, you bloody moron. 1 × 1 = 2 because the square root of 4 is 2. So what's the square root of 2? Should be 1, but I don't care. I'm gonna stop reading this because... Anyways, you see this moron come around the corner, you should probably go the other way around, right? Should probably go the other way around. It's too early in my video for this. It's too goddamn early. Science! Video games. Super Nintendo. I've done a lot of it. Right? Done a lot of it. I hope he does his own taxes. Yeah, and I hope the government takes every single dollar from him. I'm not one to usually advocate for that, but like, if you're an idiot, you should be taxed more. Does anyone want to dispute me on that? I don't know. Like, hey, are you a literal dumbass that thinks 1 times 1 is 2 and you try to patent this and call it teriology and, you know, such and such? I think you should pay for healthcare for everyone else. I think you should pay for schools to get real books that don't say 1 times 1 equals 2. I think it's only fair. I think it's only fair. It's only fair. This guy says, man took an IQ test and was happy it came back negative. Yeah. Dog says, I think people that make a lot of money should do just that anyways, to be honest. Yeah, I agree. I mean, causation is not necessarily, you know, it just so happens. You can be a rich guy, also be a dumb guy. But again, I'm no scientist. The numbers don't lie. Quite literally in this case. Super Nintendo games. I'm moving away from this subject right now. I'm closing these tabs. Well, I need to do the promo. This episode will be archived over here at youtube.com/@RJLee. Watch us on the VOD. Hey, VOD. Why don't you come on over and join us at twitch.tv/RJLee. That's where the real science happens. Everything happening in my chat, come and experience this for yourself. It's a good time. It's a good time. It's a wonderful community. Come join us, of course. Come over here. Give me a follow over here on Twitch. It's free. Just as free it is on YouTube. Do the like, comment, subscribe thing. Thank you to everyone who does that. It always helps the channel grow, right? And it's free, right? Like I said, it makes us content creators feel good. You know, it helps the algorithm, all that business and stuff like that. But of course, you come on over here and you wish to support the show with a couple bucks, you can pass me a Twitch subscription. That, of course, goes towards the bonus stream goals, which we currently have a double header of events. I am actually owing one still, which is for the Playlist LP, because over the weekend we did the ranking of Neo Geo MVS games, right? Almost every Neo Geo MVS games, to be specific. And that went great. That was a lot of fun. Hopefully, we can do it again in the future. Just help me with these little Twitch subs here, right? It's always a good time. And you know, stuff like that makes the channel grow. Lets me get more emotes set up for the people to use and blah, blah, blah. It's all good stuff, right? But if you wish to bypass all that business, that's totally okay. You can always pass me a tip and or donation. If you look down in my little Twitch About Me boxes, there's a big old link there that's got Kiryu's face. Click here to tip and or donate. Anyone who's ever helped me out with that, with any kind of monetary support, thank you very much. I'm ultra grateful as always. And of course, it'd be remiss me to not mention, because this is Let's Rank almost every Super Nintendo game, you can always pass me a $20 tip or 8 gift subs or 2,000 bits, and you can suggest a Super Nintendo game yourself. I always take suggestions, but oftentimes I take it and I put it on the shelf and I group it together with other games that are related to it and find a good thematic fit for it. But of course, if you do any of these 3 things, I have to play it right away, and I will gladly do that. Of course, as long as it's not the end of the show or not, you know, in the middle of playing someone else's game, I will play it as soon as possible for at least 30 minutes, maybe an hour, maybe 2 hours. Kind of depends, right? If I will absolutely guarantee you, I will find something interesting about this to say, and it will, of course, have to end up on this list. But if you want to see this list for yourself, see what I played in the past, you can go to tinyurl.com/SNES ranking. It goes to my personal webpage. Of course, there we keep this full archive of the list, just nice and organized. It should be up to date. I hope it is. My God, I have not I'd be very surprised if it wasn't. Because, good lord. Good lord. So many games on that list. 152. I didn't update. I need to do that. Good lord. I was wondering, I'm like, wait a second. That's fine. We'll make sure Final Fight 2 gets up there proper. This list will be updated on tinyurl.com/SNES ranking. I'll make sure I do that right after the show. On top of that, there will be a handy little time code beside every single game. So you can see exactly right to the time-coded time of that episode I've played it. And of course, that goes to my youtube.com/@RJLee video archive. So it's all nice and neatly put together for you. Anyways, let's get to the first game on today. Like I said, done a lot of science. And while this Google Doc blinds me because there's no dark mode, done a lot of science, right? There's a couple games on this list that I think we need to rerun the science on. Hence the stream title you'll see below. We have to go back, right? There's a couple games on this list I've been questioning. I don't know if my science was thorough enough. I also question sometimes if maybe I didn't get all the proof that I needed. No, it's K-On! No, that game. Don't have to look far. It's like, I know it's on this list. Don't have to look far for it because I know it's close to the bottom. Part 36. We did that 3 episodes ago. That video game can stay exactly where it is, in my opinion, right? What doesn't really qualify, anything I've done that recent, I think is plenty fine. What I was also about to say was, a lot of these games I'm about to look at today, we haven't looked at all that recently, right? So it's like, again, maybe I didn't spend enough time with the science. Maybe just have to do new research, right? Relax, Dull Focus. Relax. So, why don't we get to the first game that I'd planned on playing today, shall we? Give me one moment to look up here. I think this one is important. Let's put it that way, right? Y'all recognize that sound, I think? So, here's Cranky Kong, the abductor himself. Donkey Kong Country. He's cranking something. It's a good dance. It's a great dance. It's a great intro even, right? I won't deny this. This music is incredible, right? Burmick immediately. I feel like RJ has a hard take on it. Burmick, I think after this stream at another time when you have time, should probably watch my first video on Donkey Kong Country. What episode was that? Take a look at the list really quick. Actually, I'm gonna look at it together. Jazz music off. Where did I place this? Donkey Kong Country, Part 4. Okay? 35 episodes ago. One of the earliest. Definitely, you know, right after I had put Mario Paint and had an existential crisis, right? Same episode when I first played Gundam Wing Endless Duel. Love the crap out of it. And then subsequently in part 27, ranked it higher because it's that goddamn good, right? Have this in boxes count? That's cool. That's really neat. I have Super Metroid box, but I can't find the manual. I think those are important. Oh, good lord. Maybe someday we'll look at that game. It's K-On, right? Anyways. Let's take a look at this game. Shall we? I don't have a save game, so we'll just go from the start again. I like that this game has an overworld. You know, that's neat, I guess. Showing off all the biomes, if you will. Right? Of course. Let's go in the house. DK's got a little joint here. Control is half decent. It's snappy enough. There's a little bit of like a turnaround that DK does, which I'm pretty sure I mentioned last time I played this, right? That's like not as direct as you want. I can appreciate, I can turn around the roll a little bit, you know? Should we note this is a press to bounce more, not hold to jump more, right? I'm fine with all these things. In Canada, did Nintendo Power send you the promo VHS ad? I don't remember that at all, Burnick. So probably not, unless I could have easily forgotten that. I definitely had a Nintendo Power subscription. I had the Nintendo Power. Whoops! I didn't want to do that. I had the Nintendo Power that featured this game on the cover. I don't remember that at all, though. Bananas. I can make this jump, right? Yeah, I remember I can do this too, right? Get a little slap for more bananas. Come here, Diddy. You know, like, I know there's going to be people who say, you know, the usual stuff about this game, right? Things like, doesn't look as good as it does because yada yada yada, was meant to be on a CRT, right? All that stuff. And that's fine. Right? That's not my issue with this game. Generally speaking. It's a very 90s 30-minute making of with a pro host. Okay. Maybe we'll look that up later. Also, I don't know why I'm going back with the Rhino on this. I try to remember, there's like a secret in a wall somewhere you hit with the Rhino, I think, right? Maybe it's forward, not backwards. I thought it was back a little bit further, but probably wrong on that. Rhino's good, though. I thought it was here, but I guess not. I think it's here. Yeah, there it is. That banana collecting sound is real nice, right? How does it compare to the Windows 95 instructional video with Rachel and Chandler from Friends? Ooh, that's a tough question. It's K-On. Right? Frog? Frog is after the... Yep, the swordfish. There it is. Got a frog. And the whole thing is you get multiple of these, right? Or 3 of them. You get a bonus. Let's have to erase that one from memory. Oh. We'll probably not look at it today, but Burmick, maybe K-On is aware of this one. Should probably look up Duke Nukem's Guide to the Internet. It's a book. It's a book. Probably would have come out around the same time as that Windows 95 instructional video. But let's just say Duke Nukem is absolutely the author of this book. Okay? not only is he the author, but like it is literally written in the voice of Duke Nukem as well. You should know. It is quite a perplexing product. But surprisingly, half decent advice for the 90s for the internet. Who'd have thunk it? I don't know why I'm trying to collect everything. I mean, you know, it's fun to collect things in this game, more or less, right? So sure, why not? Oh, I can't make that jump, can I? This music is really good. How do I get... I don't remember how to get this. I need something to... shit. I feel like I need an animal companion helper dude for that. I forget. That's okay. I'll keep moving. You know, I don't need to get 100%. That good Kong stuff, though, right? That can't be true, says Dull Focus. I'm confident Duke Nukem can't read. I mean, you can orate a book without knowing how to read, right? You know, someone transcribe for you. In Jungle Hijinks, stick to the treetops to earn extra lives. Grab any extra light balloons quickly, or they float away. Hey, Sonny, speak up. Can't hear you. Well, I get it. You're old. This guy says, I would rate all the DKs above Mario World, but not above Yoshi's Island. Well enough, we have not played Yoshi's Island yet. When will I play Yoshi's Island? I don't know. I'll be the first to admit, I do not have an established relationship with Yoshi's Island in particular. In fact, I would even go as far to say I kind of never cared for how it looked. I know some people like that game, obviously. This was never something it was like a little maybe late. I just never had it. It also never fit on my disc copier. If I, oh well. I kind of wish it was press and hold for those bouncing off those tires, but again, I get it. Also, I forgot about that. Crawl animation is fun. Should find a copy of Yoshi's Island where Baby Mario is muted. That's the other thing. I'm not gonna be a giant fan of that. I already know I won't be, so we'll see. Look, Super Mario World is half decent, Burmick. If you don't feel that way, I don't disagree with you. That's fine, right? Obviously, I rank it very high. I think, you know... I make a lot of my opinions clear about Super Mario World in that episode when I played it. What episode did I play it again? 17. Right? It's like a continuing trend whenever, and I mention this every time I play a game that's quite well established or quite well venerated. I talk about this when I played Mega Man X. I talk about this when I played Legend of Zelda, right? I talk about this when I played Chrono Trigger. All these games that rank very highly, and you could apply the same thing to when I literally had that existential crisis on stream playing Mario Paint, right? It's like the intersection of nostalgia to where you stand on it today to why you would go back to playing something like that again, right? When either your nostalgia is get killed by these snakes. Hold on. When your nostalgia is overriding your urgency to play something on top of saying, do I actually really love that game still? Or have I built it up to something in my brain so much that I just make an assumption, right? I played Super Godzilla. No, not. God damn it, Chris. Anyways, you know, like those feelings, some people would feel that way about Donkey Kong Country, for sure, right? Do I feel that way about Donkey Kong Country? I don't, if I'm being quite honest. Okay. I don't have the same nostalgia for this game as some people do for things like Super Mario World or Yoshi's Island, which we haven't talked about yet, or anything else like this. Ah, jeez, I screwed that up. Water levels are the best ones. I like the music in this. Do I like playing this? That's subjective. That's what I'll say. I find this animation very funny. You know, lots of stuff about this game is very fun. I'm not denying that. Oh shit, we lost that that balloon. That sucks. No pits to fall onto. Yeah, that's fair. And it's nice and chill. You know, music levels usually not... Oh gosh. Or sorry, water levels, like underwater swimming. Not always been good. Super Mario Brothers 1 is the prime example of that, right? Kind of annoying. It's like right up there with like auto-scrolling levels, right? This game doesn't make me feel anything. Which is the worst thing I can say about it, if I'm being honest, right? Someone out there will feel something about it. I guess it's like, you know, it's that feeling of when someone is like super excited about it and you like want to know why, right? I mean, that's half the reason why I like to have people like my channel sometimes, where it's like, wow, Russ is really excited about this weird ass thing. Why is that? Right? Yeah, you feel like you're missing something, and I don't understand why I'm missing that with this game. Do I have to like what everyone else likes? No, of course not. That's not what I'm getting at, right? What I'm getting at is like, I don't see a lot of the reasoning for why people love this series, even, I will say, even quite seriously, as much as others. And that's okay. I don't have to like everything, whatever, what everyone loves. No, I didn't mean to do that. Like, yeah, the music is good. Controls are fine. Graphically, you know, at the time, I get it, right? I get why this is exciting. Time. But I find this game a bit of a pain in the ass. If I'm gonna be super honest about it, right? I would even go as far as say, I hate the camera in this game. I don't love how it feels to control sometimes. The graphics are actually the most passable thing, in my opinion. Right? Like, I don't... see, it's like stuff like that. Like, that sucks. Just the way the momentum works with the platforming is... Especially these rolls, which is why I don't like using them. It's like, I literally only use them when I really, 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 really have to. Didn't Miyamoto have problems with them? Oh, I'm not aware of that. I don't know why he would, but... Like, this canon stuff is okay. I'm fine with that. Oh, jeez. Oh, guess we're not getting DK. Just my whole thing with this game is like... Maybe I just don't find Donkey Kong all that interesting from as a character. You know? Like, let's put it this way, okay? I would much rather play Donkey Kong, like, OG, right? On, like, the NES or something like this. Personally speaking. I would much rather play, like... Donkey Kong Jr., even, for the NES or any arcade platform, right? I would much rather even play, like... Donkey Kong 3 for the NES. Y'all know... Y'all ever seen Donkey Kong 3? Not sure I co-signed that, Billy Mitchell. I didn't say how long I'd play it for. I'd play it for a decent... I would even do it right now if I could. Sure. Thanks, Candy. You can also just throw a save state down. DK had the math. That is literally Donkey Kong Jr. math. It's K-On. Did you ever play any of the Donkey Kong Country sequels? No, I did not. I've heard things like, hey, the music in those games are better. I'm like, okay. Look at that big banana! That's fun! Was that boss fight fun? No. No. Yeah, some people... it's it's on or off, right? Like, some people love Donkey Kong Country 3. Some people hate Donkey Kong Country 3, right? Some people hate Baby Kong. Like, I don't have opinions about it one way or another. You know, I have a great story about Donkey Kong Country 3. Sure, if you're willing to tell. Del Focus, sure. It's like, oh boy, there we go. That frog. Like, I don't know. Do I just not like platformers all that much? Do I not find them especially interesting or like... You know, I've told people how I don't like collectathons, right? That is also not even talking about Amiga specifically. It's K-On, right? This frog looks fun, but is it fun to move as a frog? No! Other people will feel other different feelings about that, but... I don't love the hitboxes in this game. I don't love collecting all these bananas. Sounds fun. But is it fun to do? I could care less, right? So not having the frog has really limited my ability to do much in this stage. Would explain why Adam's saying so. Yeah. It's Kaon. Yeah. And like why a lot of the Amiga freaks out there are way into like stuff like that and I'm not, right? If this game had no hype, no love, and wasn't called Donkey Kong, what would you think? I would say it's trash. Birdmick. I would call it absolute dog shit. Donkey Kong is the only redeeming thing in this, to me, right? Like, it's got that kind of charm, I guess. Do I love it? Is, you know... I hate these auto-scroller minecart stages. Some people would say otherwise. Right? I forgot. You can actually be a little bit more touchy on these jumps. The music is great. Fuck this. Like, you like that auto-scroll? Dull focus. I swear to God. I hit the jump button. I swear to God, I hit the jump button. This doesn't feel that bad. It's just... Is this fun? Right? Shit. My opinion, it's not. Not really. Not this stage, at least. Whatever. I get that these are, like, the most frustrating parts of the game, generally speaking, too, right? Like... Like, I don't know, when games are hard, right? Like... Great. When games are hard, like, I don't mind hard games. Like, I think people know that. It's got 17 lives left. Thankfully. I don't even know what happens when you actually get a game over. Oh, fuck off. I can't even, like, celebrate, right? I need to, like, jump farther. It's kind of just goes, right? If I'm not mistaken. Get a sick game over screen? I don't remember. I don't know. I don't remember, like, how far back it sets you and stuff either. Fuck, dude. One could say this is a latency problem, right? Because you're not playing it on original hardware and whatnot. Oh, cool. Yeah, great. Let's focus. Sucks. Fuck off. this. I hate this. I hate this so much. And like somewhere is like, oh, yeah, cool. Yeah, it's like somewhere someone's like, oh, you're just a scrub, right? I'm like, that's fine. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that criticism, right? You're just bad at Donkey Kong Country, and like that's not why I hate this game, right? I'm saying I hate this now, obviously, because I'm like, yeah, like I can't get past this level, right? What I was about to say before that I didn't finish my thought on because this nightmare is happening to me. It's like, we have to do the science, it's K-On! No, it's like, what I was gonna say was... What I was gonna say is like... You know, I like it when a game is hard, but there has to be like... something rewarding out of that challenge, right? When something clearly has a... You know, like it's, I can see the carrot on the stick, right? A FromSoft game, generally speaking, does this really well, right? That, or I can apply learned behavior, right? In this case, it's where the hell is the timing on my jump? Which is fine, I'm not opposed to this. But is the action of it any fun? In this case, absolutely not. Fuck off. It's also like... It's not even the variability, it's like, I don't love the... I don't love the way the platforming... the way the... the way that I know, like, these minecart tracks can remain in contact. Like, that's actually what I'm looking for, right? It's like... What parts of this minecart can I still keep touching and still make the jump, right? It's like, I don't trust the game. Because the minecart looks like it should be making a certain jump in a certain way, but you end up not. Because it's like, nope, that part of the track is like either still legal or not legal at times, right? That or like, nope, you're just too late. Sorry, you're gonna fall off the edge now. And it's like, oh, God damn it. Right? Ugh. Please give me a checkpoint. I almost ate shit there. Like, what if you got to end a level and you get a cool new helmet or a spell you'll never use? That is moderately better dull focus, but it's also... It's the rest of the game fun? It's subjective, right? I just beat that and I just let it a sigh, right? Like, I didn't be like, fuck! I wasn't like, hell yes! Finally! I was like... Alright. Like, great. You know? Like, that's a sound that I made. It was like, fucking whatever. Right? Gotta press it on the tire, not... Don't press and hold. Get out of here, you. Did it again. I pressed it. Too late, apparently. Could I possibly have input lag? Yeah, maybe, but like... If that was the case, I would have complained about it by now, right? It's just an animation delay on that bounce. Come on. There we go. Ooh. I have a lot of mixed feelings about this game. How much is clear, right? On one hand, I recognize why it's incredible to some people. Don't get it twisted. I absolutely fully recognize this. Am I saying everyone's wrong? It's like, no, I'm not saying that either, right? I just don't care about this game. I just don't. And, you know, like, it doesn't make it bad. I just think it's not a very good game. Right? Shit, right, I need the tire. I just don't think it's that good of a game. It sounds good. Looks great still. Yeah, I'm willing even to say that, right? Right, here's the frog. I just think everything in this game is a pain in the ass. Right? Let's just get through this level. Yep. Well. Come on. You can do it. Great. Like, is that fun? Sure, to bounce around all like, okay, but like... It does nothing for me. Nothing. Absolutely nothing in my stone cold heart. Right? This music is great, though. Oh, jazz back on. Number 15, huh? Let's throw this on the end of it so I don't forget. Oops. I'll tell you right now, this game is not winning me over, right? Focus. Let's do the science. This game is not as good as UN Squadron. I think you felt better playing Addams Family. I'm not even saying that as a gag. No. No. It's K-On! Let's do this science, okay? Is Donkey Kong Country, right? 1994, right? Better than Pac-Man 2? Yes. Better than Batman Forever? Yes. That also includes Dracula, right? And Chester Cheetah. Too cool. Too cool to fool. It's better than Earthworm Jim by a long shot. I'm sorry, Dull Focus. It's better than Super Godzilla. Yeah. It's true. It's better than Rise of the Robots, and it's better than The Addams Family. Better than David Crane's Amazing Tennis. Honk will be happy to hear that. Hope they're having a good rest. Better than Art of Fighting 2. I didn't like that game very much. It's better than Spider-Man X-Men, even though that game's got wild music, right? I'd rather play Donkey Kong Country again or Dragon the Bruce Lee story. I'd rather play Donkey Kong Country. I'll admit that. Bruce Lee, though, it's like Bruce Lee's story. It's got that, remember that nunchaku mode, right? That's fun. Not really. It feels bad. It feels terrible. You know, I'd rather even play than... Okay. Obviously, me wanting to play the game is not indicative of do I think it's better or not, right? I'd rather play Rise of the Robots than play Dragon the Bruce Lee story. It's K-On! If that's telling. But there's also a lot of games I'd rather play than Rise of the Robots, so... I'll go as far to say I think Donkey Kong Country is better than Stone Protectors. I am sorry, Ganj. Sorry. Truly. There's no stones that glow, I don't think, in Donkey Kong Country, but, you know. I think Cannon Fodder is pretty good. It's not as good as Donkey Kong Country. Stunt Race FX. Not as good as Donkey Kong Country. Super Ghouls and Ghosts. Not as good as Donkey Kong Country. Burmick's like, I really hope it has on the same spot. That has happened before. What game was it? When did that happen? It wasn't Pac-Man 2. It was one of these games. Wasn't Harvest Moon? No. God damn it, Dull Focus. My Hero Zero was very pleased that it went up quite a number of spots. I want to say like it jumped even like 20 or 30 spots. So get that misinformation out of here. It might have been Super God. I think it was Super Godzilla. I think it maybe budged one spot. Maybe it budged once. I have to check the tape. Gotta check the tape. YouTube.com/@RJLee. It's there. It's there. You didn't enjoy it. So even if it's at 20, you're saying everything below is unenjoyable. That's not what I said. It's not what I said. It's K-On! It's not what I said. I think Final Fight was a real... Did a whole... That whole episode on Final Fight, remember? That whole episode on Justice for Final Fight, which was the same episode we played Stone Protectors for the first time. Boy Bread didn't push the envelope. Let's put it that way. I want to say, yeah, it was like played Final Fight. Where's Stone Protectors? No, part 12. We played... No, maybe it wasn't Stone Protectors. I don't know. I forget. Check the tape. Remember we did a whole episode on Final Fight and it budged like one space. And I was like, Justice? No. Donkey Kong Country is better than Super Ghouls and Ghosts. I'll give it that. It's better than Harvest Moon. Is Donkey Kong Country better than Star Fox? Boy, if I said no, there are some sickos out there that will get so mad about that. Get so mad about that. But I had to think about it for like a hot second. It's Kaon. Again, if you wish, I hate to just keep saying this, but I'm trying to say it for the interest of time. Right? It's like, you should watch my first episode on Harvest Moon and then my second episode on Harvest Moon, where that's another episode with a lot of thoughts about nostalgia and how it relates to being in the zeitgeist of a game, to what it means to play a game in without the internet, right? Outside of the internet age, to themes about like what it means for a game to be a trailblazer, right? Like Harvest Moon. To what it means for understanding time and place, right? Burmick says, I think it might be. I mean, Star Fox just breaks 20% at a time. Yeah, it's better. I know. I had to think about it for a hot second, but it's better. Donkey Kong Country is better than Turtles in Time. Better than Castlevania 4. Yeah, I'll concede it's better than Pilot Wings. Is it? Motherfucking Pilot Wings. Or did I underrank Pilot Wings? Right? Yeah, that jetpack's pretty fucking cool. Remember the way those eyes blow up when you get like a perfect score? And they're like, you did what? Right? What isn't Donkey Kong Country better than? Okay? What isn't it better than? It's not better than Front Mission. We already knew this. Why is it stupid, Burmick? I think it's perfectly sane to say it's better. In some ways, right? It's Kaon saying, in what way is it better than these, though? So, it's not better than Dr. Frank. Yeah. I think Pilot Wings has a lot going for it. Again, in ways that are extremely unique to what that game is doing, right? As a mission statement, in a way, compared to, like, Donkey Kong Country. It's incredibly unique, and I have to weigh an apples to oranges conversation for it, right? Burmick says, I have to play Dream Course? Well, maybe hold on to that thought for a bit, Burmick. That's what I'll say. Okay. Hold on to that thought for today. Donkey Kong Country is absolutely not better than Human Grand Prix. Right? Absolutely not. I think we're looking at this region right here. In my opinion. Is Donkey Kong Country better than Batman Returns? Oh god. Some people will say Batman Returns is nothing but a beat 'em up. And I would highly disagree, okay? I think Batman Returns is an incredible licensed video game that wears that license with an incredible badge of honor. And by that, I also mean it takes that license and actually does it incredible justice. I would even go as far as say, I think it does it better than it even deserves, right? I happen to like the movie Batman Returns quite a bit. Don't get me twisted. But I think that game does an incredible job at showing off the the Batman franchise, let alone that movie, right? I don't think Donkey Kong Country is as good as Batman Returns. Uniracers did a similar thing visually. It's probably more enjoyable. It's a good argument. It's K-On. Uniracers better than Pilings? The line is close. Let's put it that way. I want to say when I ranked Uniracers, I had a hard time with this as well. I think the line between them is very close, right? But yeah, Donkey Kong Country, I think it's not as good as Batman Returns. Congratulations to Batman Returns. We went up a spot. I also don't think Donkey Kong Country is better than Cyber. In fact, I will even go as far as say, I don't think it's as good as UN Squadron. All right? No, don't focus. It's not how the math works. 1 times 1 is not 2. Del focus. I don't need your Del focusology math in this one, okay? Just saying. Burmick says, they represent the beginning and end of my love for Super Nintendo. Oh, that's interesting. I can see why, though, Burmick. I can see why. Dull phallology. Yeah, anyways. I think Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the Fighting Edition, is better than Donkey Kong Country. These two games have a lot in common, right? Obviously, it's like same developer, same engine, blah, 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 but like... yeah. It elicits a feeling for me at the very bare minimum, right? If I was to be completely, extremely subjective about that part, right? This game elicits incredible feelings. There's brokenness in this game, don't get me wrong, but it's fun as hell, right? And anyone could play that game, in my opinion. If you like Power Rangers and you like fighting games, well, do I have a game for you, right? Is Donkey Kong Country better than Evo Search for Eden, another Ganj game? Burmick says, it just occurred to me, there is no timeline to finish this list. It could go on for decades. Burmick, let's just say, I have an endless supply of content to create, if I wish. Just might be designed as such. Right? Just might be. One might say, when I started this whole venture, we well took that into consideration. Right? I think Donkey Kong Country is better than Uniracers. I do. Uniracers is really good. Don't get me wrong. I love Uniracers. I don't think it's as good. Right? There's a little bit of... there's a uniqueness, obviously, Uniracers. Obviously, as we compared even with like Pilings, blah, blah, blah. The variety of design that you see in Donkey Kong Country, I think is worth it. Right? Look at the 100 plus Mahjong games can be done with. Yeah, I'll play one and it will be done. I'll play Shanghai and I'll be like, all right, well, that covers off a good number of them. We don't have to play any more of these. It's not actual, you're not actually playing Mahjong, obviously, but... is Donkey Kong Country better than Pilot Wings? I don't think Donkey Kong Country is as good as this baseball game. Jikyo Powerful Pro Yaku 3, 97 Aru. This might be, at least according to the science, it is the best baseball game on the Super Nintendo, and I treasure that quite highly. I think this game is very much, quite literally, incredible, right? Truly. Absolutely, truly. If you don't know what this game is, I highly, highly suggest you take a look at it through my YouTube archive. No joke. This is... I played it like in snap moments again. It's still so good. It's so good. It's so good. I'd rather play this than like what the hell's the name of the like the baseball game that's made by Sony these days? It's on Xbox now, which is weird, right? What the heck is the name of that baseball game? Not The League. That's a TV show. Slugfest. That's like PlayStation middle era, PlayStation 1 era or something. The Show. Thank you, Iskana. I'm about to look that up. I like this game even more than The Show, right? Like, The Show is good, don't get me wrong. It's incredibly well produced, blah, 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 and people venerate the crap out of it. Understandably so. It's the Madden of baseball games, blah, 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 blah. But, like, it's not very accessible. It's baseball. But it's... I don't think that game is a really good simulation of baseball. It's a bad simulation of fun, in my opinion, right? What a few years ago, the Negro League was powerful. Sure. Powerful, but fun. I don't know about the latter, Don't Focus, right? You have to be a certain kind of sicko to enjoy it. You have to be a certain kind of sicko to enjoy baseball games, period. Don't get me wrong. But, like, this game just gets that balance just right. Yeah, as fun as baseball can be, right? But, like, this is still arcade baseball, right? The same reasons why I love, like, the heck is that other baseball game? I'm trying to think of. I own it. Super Mega Baseball, right? Same reason why Super Mega Baseball is incredible is the exact same reason why Powerful Pro Yakuza 3 is incredible, right? I feel like there's some NES game, but RBI Baseball, perhaps, Burnmick? RBI Baseball is great. It's still great. That music is going to get in your brain and stay there for a very long time, which, you know, that's a subjective thing, up to you. I like RBI Baseball. I think RBI Baseball is fantastic. But there are better baseball games than just RBI Baseball. I think RBI Baseball is the one that most people know from the NES era because everyone played it. Now, a lot of people played, like, you know, Baseball Stars. People are like, what's that? Some people might have tried, like, Bases Loaded, but I don't think Bases Loaded is that good, personally speaking. Maybe, you know, Roger Clemens MVP Baseball. It's not bad. There's some weird things, but it's an interesting, different things, but the baseball itself is not very good, right? Powerful Pro Yaku 3 or Power Pros. I think it's on the Switch. Hey, Marwan, how's it going? It's been a while. Glad to have you. We're ranking Super Nintendo games tonight. We're currently re-ranking Donkey Kong Country, which we just played, and I have many mixed feelings about. Donkey Kong Country is not as good as this baseball game. I'm sorry. Is Donkey Kong Country better or worse than Bishuju, Senshin, Sailor Moon Super S, Zenin Sanka, Shuyaku Sotatsun? We played that ROM hack. It's funny. That ROM hack got Raphael in it. Remember? Really, you can play RBI Baseball on your browser. You can play a lot of NES games in your web browser if you look hard enough, right? They'll focus. So, yeah. Probably. Oh, you finished Gundam Wing? That's cool, Marwan. That's cool. Good stuff. Did you watch the movie too? As a bookmark for the whole end of that? Or bookend. I read Del Focus's comment. And I was like, bookmark. I'm like, no, I mean bookend. Right? Is Donkey Kong Country better or worse than the Sailor Moon game? I'm going to say it's better. I'm going to say it's better. I'll even go as far as say I think it's better than the Ninja Warriors. Okay? However, I don't think Donkey Kong Country is better than Pilot Wings. In fact, I think Pilot Wings is better than Sailor Moon, Bishoujo, Senshi, Sailor Moon. Oh god, I just lost my cut when I did this. I broke all the suspense. Hold on. Congratulations, Donkey Kong Country. You are the new number 22. All for a hot second, because I'm moving Pilot Wings to number 22. Congratulations to Donkey Kong Country. You are the new number 23 from originally 15. Congrats mostly to Pilot Wings. It's Kaon is literally ahead of the ball on me for me to even use the suspense for the sake of the show, but yeah, Kaon is right. Racers is better than the Ninja Warriors, and it's better than the Sailor Moon fighting game, right? But it's not as good as Donkey Kong Country, in my opinion. I still believe that. But it's Pilot Wings still putting it ahead, in my opinion. I think the Joshi Fire Pro is better than all of these, though. I know you like wrestling games. So do I. Right? That's why this is here. But that's also why Super Fire Pro Wrestling X Premium is up here, right? Like, gosh, it's Kaon. I could play this gameplay as Manami Toyota all day and just be the happiest person on earth. But like, the character creator is just not as good compared to Pro Wrestling X Premium, right? So it just isn't. But that being said, I think this is the right move for these updates. So I should probably add these in here too, huh? I don't do this every time, but who cares? That's fine. It's fine. Actually, no, because technically I didn't play these today, so no. You stay out. Because then it would mean I would, like, every time I'd rank anything, I would change the whole list, right? That doesn't make sense. So that's fine. I can live with this. There it is, folks. I think that's pretty solid. That was like the big one I wanted to get off the list today. I needed to look at Donkey Kong Country again. This feels more right. Because every time I see Donkey Kong Country near that top of the list, I'd be like, that's not... Thank you for that. That's not right, in my opinion. Take some of this Coke, too. There's another game up there that I think people know. Talk about pretty often. And question its place. Let's load it up, shall we? Find it. There it is. Burmick, you might have feelings about this one. It's Kirby's Dream Course. The other game I want to look at today. That was very close to the top of the list. Number 9. Even higher than Donkey Kong Country. Okay? This game, I think, is incredibly unique and still an incredible video game. And you're like, golf? I mean, hey, it's kind of a golf game, right? Kind of. Not as much of a golf game as you'd think, but we'll get into it. Right? A new member. I think I did this last time. I can go back, actually. Yeah. Course 2. Let's play the first course again. I need a refresher on the controls and blah, 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 right? It's like if Marble Madness fucked golf. It's a very terse way to put that. I also like Marble Madness. I would say it's probably still the best game that, what's his name did? Sony guy. Sony tech guy. What the hell's his name? I don't care. Whatever. It's better than that stupid physics game of... Now I sound like a crazy person. Mark Cerny! It's the best game Mark Cerny ever put out. Mark Cerny. Yeah, it's better than Knack. Let's put it that way. That's what I was trying to say. Marble Madness, an incredible video game. Knack, not so much. Get out of here with that, Mark Cerny. I don't care. Anyways. Full power. Bounce off the walls. I'm going too fast. Yeah. I'll take that. I think that's par, or was that birdie? Oh, it was par. Is there not a par? There's no par. Just try and get as low as possible. So if you don't know this game, yeah, it's kind of like golf. It's kind of like golf. It's kind of pinball-ish, right? Or not pinball, sorry. Billiards, right? I want to rebound it. I can move my cursor so it, like, you know, gets a longer view into what's in distance. You can also, like, hit it up in the air, right? Also, you know, it does rebound off, like, the ground's angles to adjust for the physics. You can absolutely go off the map, right? Essentially, all you gotta do is kill every single enemy, right? And the last enemy will turn into the hole that you have to put the ball into, right? Or not the ball. It's a Kirby. Respect on the name, right? Yeah, you can go up in the air. I can even change the spin. If I... What do I press? Nope, not A. Hold on to B. There we go. Like, put some English backspin on that Kirby. You can only do it with jump shots, though. You can't do it, like, you know, on the... Like, just rolling on the ground normal stuff. You can't do there. You can curve it left and right, which you could also do if I do this, right? If I, you know, do an air shot, like where it lands, it'll like spin in that direction. And depending how much backspin I put on it, it will increase that amount of angle, which is neat, right? This music, also incredible, in my opinion. But yeah, that's basically it. It's incredibly well thought out. You're right. I would expect no less from HAL, right? Well, though they have disappointed me in the past. You know, remember that... What was the name of it? That action RPG that I really did not like. What the heck was the name of it? It's like completely forgettable of a video game. Where is it? It is somewhere on this list. Cats Run, there's Kamen Rider. That's bad. Who cares? Whatever. Anyways. Let's hit this ball. Power meter is a little hard to read, so you kind of have to like eyeball it sometimes. There was a certain point where I had a better read on it. Also, you can do this when you're rolling around as Kirby. This is advantageous when you're actually bouncing up in the air. You can like rebound off things harder than you normally would, which is fun. I want to say, so this cursor right here, if I was not to do a full one because that makes me go off, this cursor of where it's aiming, I think is half of this meter. So like, see how it's got like small pip, bigger pip, then small pip, and then obviously the full meter? I want to say half meter, allowing the ball to do its full roll, will go that far. I think. So if I was to do the math, I'm going to go a little bit less than half that bar. I think. Or maybe it's the first notch. I forget. Arcana? Not Arcana. I like Arcana quite a bit. It's an action RPG. It's got like tiles on the floor that you can like dash and rebound off of. Hit detection on it is terrible. What the hell was that game? It disappointed the crap out of me that day. We played a lot of RPGs. Alcahest, that's what it was. It was only released in Japan, 1993. Part 10. Ugh, did not like that game. I was right. It's the first pip. I was glad I double checked that in my brain. It's not the second pip that's like larger. It's the first pip. Whew, thank God. So tracking past that, I want to say the second pip is if I did the extended cursor. So here, right? It's like just by pressing down on the D-pad, it goes a little further, right? I want to say that's the second pip if I let it roll all the way. I think. I could be very wrong on that. But anyways. I think that's what I got to do. So like, obviously this guy's glowing, right? If you get him, get special power-ups out of this, and I think you hit A to activate it? We'll have to double check that as we do this. Also, I don't remember what that power-up is. That cape? I can't remember if it's like a speed boost or what. I don't remember. Let's do this. I want to say this is the way to do it. You can get a hole-in-one, you know, which would be great. But obviously, very hard to do, right? This is full power, but we might go over the top of this guy if we do that. So let's see if we can adjust our shot. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Hold on. No, that's not very good. Just do straight and just do less power, right? That looks about right. Maybe? Yeah, let's try this. There we go. Great, super jump. Okay, so that's good. So I gotta bounce off there. Press B. Didn't get us the direction we wanted, but that's fine. If I was able to get enough power to hit this little blue thing, it would put me straight into this, so should still be fine. A little over half power, right? That's too much, but that's fine. That will still work out. I was actually... That was the lower cursor. That still got me... I don't know, whatever. Whatever. We'll say that was supposed to be under half power. There's fun little tiles here to warp me, right? Don't want to hit these spikes. Don't want to hit this spike enemy. That does not turn into an enemy that you can actually, like, destroy at the end to turn into anything. But they can be destroyed with, like, certain power-ups, which is interesting. You get to keep that jump that we got from the last time, right? But the trick here is we take that warp, but we don't want to, like, go so far that we run into that spike ball, right? See that little red arrow, right? That's where you come out of the warp, right? Is there a way to do this? I think there is. Because what if we did this, right? Yeah, I like this. Full power, jump the tree, right? Timing this will be difficult, to say the least. I think we can get this. Here we go. Right? Keep going. Keep bouncing. Not enough, but that's fine. You know. I think I could have put some top spin on that. Maybe? No. Because it was off the jump. That's fine. And I have to make this short shot. Great. Gotta get dinner. It's all good, Burmick. It's all good. This game is still really good. Right? Like, I know I said, it's like, yeah, I gotta re-rank, blah, 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 but it's like, this game is still really solid. That's not gonna go. That's not gonna go. That's... Come on! Nope. Shit. That's fine. I should have put top spin on... Check this out. So I haven't really done it yet, so... I did this instead, right? Nope. Hold on. Top spin. So you can see there, like, it's counting the barrier in terms of, like, my guideline, right? So it is saying I'll bounce off that if I get full power. If I don't get full power, something different could happen, right? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. See? There we go. That's not far enough, though. I think it's like... There we go. Get over! Get in the hole! Hell yeah. That's a hole in one, baby! I know, I cheated a little bit. Come on. Give me a break. That's fun. You get a one-up for it? You know, it's like, that's half the, like, for me, like, hey, how do I get a hole in one, right? Technically should be possible on most maps. Most. I don't know of every, but close, in my opinion. Okay, we got the umbrella, right? Which, you know... Oh, come on. How did that... What's going on? Get a little bounce, see if we can keep some speed, right? There we go. Just slowly rotate our way into this little hole. Oh, come on! Right? A little more. A little more. Come on. Now we're really cheesing it. Come on. Come on. Yeah, there it is. Love to see it. We just crime our way through this game, which is fine. You know, and Kirby's still, like, a lot of fun to look at. He's a fun little character, right? Like, here we go. It's like, this teaches you, it's like, hey, you should do top spin, right? Because you can, like, skip over this water and go a lot further, right? Oh, right. I forgot. It's like the umbrella helps you with, like, brakes if you're not in the air and you use it. Yeah, and, you know, doing the thing with Kirby is real fun. Like, Kirby is a lot of fun. I love Kirby as a character, right? More than Donkey Kong, I'll tell you that much. But Kirby's a really fun character. I would love to see more stuff with Kirby, always, anytime. Says the guy without a Nintendo Switch. But you know what I mean. Let's, you know, curveball this a little bit, right? Nope, not that way. Hold on. This will turn off the water, but I don't think I really need to, if I'm being honest. Got the umbrella just in case. That wasn't very good. That's okay. Would definitely not get a hole-in-one on this. See if we can nail that. This is going to be a little bit tricky. Actually, hold on. There was a better way to do that, I think, before. I think I only need to... I think I can hit it straight on this. Well, that didn't go better. There we go. I think for this, it's like... Yeah, this'll work. Because I got the umbrella still, right? Get out there, Kirby. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, come on. Just give me it. Just give me it, right? Oh! Not the easiest to judge is Shadow, right? There it is. Again, we're just criming our way through this. But, you know, losing in this game is not that much fun, right? Like, the way you lose the game is you use up too many shots, right? And it, like, eats up lives and Kirby's tomato hearts, right? I'll take a 13. Sure. And, of course, you beat low. Get a fun Kirby dance, because you gotta get it. It's not a Kirby game unless he does a Kirby dance, right? There it is. Fantastic. Great. Let's rank this thing, shall we? Celebrating Toronto? What are you talking about, Del Focus? Even I have no clue. That's something that I'm not aware of? I think this game is still pretty goddamn good. Oh, Taylor Swift Tron. That's right. Just the dancing made you think of that? Where did I put this? Number 9, right? This is really high. We did this all the way back in part 3, right? Like, that's very far back. A lot has changed since, like, on this list since then, right? I fully recognize, yes, this game did rank really high, but over time, I've mentioned over and over again, this game doesn't stand up to some of these other things on this list. Even in retrospect, things that already are on this list that we ranked before it. Perfect example, I don't think Kirby's Dream Course is as good as Mario Paint. Right? I don't. I don't even think it's as good as F-Zero. You're throwing tomatoes at that? Mario Paint is an incredible product. So much so, it made me rethink my life. It is one of the first games we played that made me rethink my life, what I've done, how I've changed as a person from a 10-year-old playing that in the basement in Plymouth, Indiana. Nope, that's not true at all, Dull Focus. In a very different way, maybe, but not in that way that I just described. Okay? Addams Family also made me rethink. At no point when I played Addams Family did I say, what am I doing? What am I doing today? It made me say, why am I playing this game right now? And why am I still playing it? And then I stopped. And then everything was okay. Funny how that shakes out. Yeah. That Talking Heads song happened. What have I done? This isn't my beautiful house. This isn't my beautiful wife. Right? Kirby's Dream Course is not as good as Front Mission. It's not. It's not. Human Grand Prix is an incredible product. What isn't Kirby's Dream Course better than? Obviously, I made a demarcation. Kirby's Dream Course is better than Power Pro Yaku 3. It's also better than UN Squadron. It's still better than Cybernator. It's better than Batman Returns. I play these games in the same episode. Okay? Human Grand Prix and Kirby's Dream Course. I love Human Grand Prix. RJ tearing off the sweater to display the NWO tour. I can only hope my life... No, I do know my life is better than Hulk Hogan, so... You know. And Vince McMahon, for God's sake, Stealth Focus. Please don't compare me to those people. Please. Please. God, no. Oh, it's interesting that B is the confirmation for this game, not A. Even though this game was made in Japan, right? I gotta play as my boy Ayrton Senna, right? Let's go right to the race. I'm open to more timely heel turns and not hell turns. I mean, hell for those two people I just mentioned, but did they ever make a game of the Jushin Liger anime? I don't know. Hope it's automatic. Well, it is. Okay. One might say, is this just Mario Kart with F1 cars? No. God, no. It's Mode 7 rules, but oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I got distracted by the tip, and then my brain crashed. Ah, jeez. Ah, jeez. How do I pause? Retro Chris, thank you so much for that very kind $20 tip. My God, my friend, Retro Chris, thank you so much. Coming into the room, just be like, blah, have this. Retro Chris, thank you so much for that very generous donation. Of course, as always, Retro Chris, with that very fine $20 donation, I would very much welcome. Oh, I swear to God, Retro Chris, if you said, like, hey, you should play Addams Family, I might lose my shit. If you did what is Chaos is saying, oh, good Lord. Retro Chris, if you would like me to play you a Super Nintendo game, I would more than happily play you a game today. Or if you need to think about it, you know, no pressure and stuff like that, right? You need to think about it, by all means. Today's whole episode, you missed it, Retro Chris, if you didn't join us earlier. But we had to re-rank some games that, I'll be honest, I know from my chats with you at Retro Chris, you might not be super happy with the first game we re-ranked. But if you want me to look at it again, I will. Okay? Let me get off this game. It wasn't Brainlord. No, not that game. It's a game I think you care very much more about, Retro Chris, actually. We had to hold that thought. Let me finish this. Okay. Kirby's Dream Course is better than Human Grand Prix. Human Grand Prix is an incredible product, but Kirby's Dream Course is better. Congratulations, Kirby's Dream Course is indeed number 13. It's still really good. I don't know why, in my mind, it hasn't had that staying power that so many of these other incredible games ahead of it has, that I think about for very unique reasons, right? And I seem to have lost that over time with Kirby's Dream Course. But no, there is such a joyfulness to Kirby's Dream Course. It is unmistakable for why it's as good as it is, with as much gameplay. It's so gameplay dense, right? I think it's really easy just to shovel it off as like, it's Kirby but golf. It's not. It's so much more than that, right? It's Kirby with way more Kirby than you think in it. Think it has in it, on top of also being a little bit of a golf game, a little bit of a billiards game, a little bit of a physics game even, right? It is very well deserving of being as high up as it was, even if I don't think it's as good as F-Zero or Mario Paint or Super Fire Pro Wrestling X Premium or Front Mission. Okay, it is still an incredible game amongst incredible company. Like, the lines between these games is much of a thinner margin than, you know, maybe as much time as I'm giving it right now. So shout outs to Kirby's Dream Course. I think it's still a really good spot for it. It didn't move. I thought this would have easily moved down much farther down. If I was, you know, really looking at this game before I went through the process today. That being said, Retro Chris, again, thank you so much for that very kind $20 donation. The first game we looked at before you arrived, before Kirby's Dream Course, was Donkey Kong Country for the Super Nintendo. Of course, 1994. It might have dropped from way up here, right? Where was it previously? I just have to look at my old list, right? No, not Terrence Howard. Get out of here. We don't want to talk to you anymore. I'm so sorry, Retro Chris. Donkey Kong Country, originally number 15. Again, we did it all the way back in part 4, right? There's some incredible video games up here. However, right? However, after doing the science again, number 23. It's true. It's true. Kevin not going to be happy with me. Oh, it's just anniversary? Really? I'm so sorry, Kevin. Tropical Freeze. It's a better game than Donkey Kong Country. Retro Chris. Has better music. Plays better. It's just more interesting of a video game. Better boss fights. I can guarantee you that. There are better Donkey Kong games out there. Even including the first NES game, an arcade game, if you ask me. But, hey, look. I digress. Retro Chris, again, thank you so much for your kind donation. If you'd like me to play you a game today, by all means, feel free to make a suggestion. I have one more game I wanted to play today, but if you want to make that too, hey, by all means. By all means. I would love to. Or if you want to hold on to it for next episode, if you want to think about it for a little bit, totally cool too. So, no, just... Retro Chris, you don't want to see Addams Family. I can tell you that much. So, have I played Equinox yet? I have not. Retro Chris, what's the name of that? That game comes from a very specific series that I'm trying to think of. That name is escaping me right now. Software Creations, that's right. That there is a British video game developer, which it's Kaon knows. Sometimes I have feelings about. In fact, I have some feelings about Software Creations themselves sometimes. They've done some good work and not so good work. What's the series I'm thinking of? Solstice. That's what I'm thinking of. Solstice and the Quest for the Staff of Demnos or Demnos. Could be either or, right? I have not played Equinox yet. They made Plock. Yeah, I like Plock. I think Plock's pretty alright. I had Plock growing up. We haven't played Plock yet on this series, right? Yeah, I never had Equinox though. I remember seeing that in magazines and whatnot. Yeah, this whole isometric thing, right? Is that your pick, Retro Chris? Or again, did you want to think about it? It's up to you. Totally up to you. Man, Equinox. It's like that and like, is it Bamboozled? I think, right? For some reason, those two games have a very like specific brain space for me. I think it's because they were like, looking through my weird library. Okay, well, you let me know. Bamboozled is a funny game because it's like, I want to say they were very close on the back of the US box or North American Super Nintendo box. Is this Bamboozled? Bomboozle. Or Kablooey. That's right. It was also called Kablooey for the SNES. I think this might actually be it. This is it. This frickin' guy. Good lord. Let me change my Firefox. Kablooey. As I've known it in the US, I think it's this game. Kablooey Redirects here. Yeah. Bamboozle's a puzzle video game by Anthony Crowther. Heard as Rat. David Bishop for Imageworks. Another British video game. these games don't have that much in still, I don't think. I remember looking better than this. This is probably like Amiga or something for sure. It's the isometric view of it that I recall the most. So like this, right? I've never played this game. I've seen a screenshot like this many times, so. Ardy Lightfoot? I don't even know what that is, Retro Chris. I've definitely not played that. Yeah, anyways. If I miss your message in chat about what game you want to pick, Retro Chris, it's cool. But just, if I see it, let me know. Ardy, I'm going to look up Ardy Lightfoot. I have to know now. That's not how you spell that. Who's this little guy? This little dude. Ardy, look at this art. Who made this? Ardy Lightfoot. Made by ASCII. Okay. Published by Titus France. In North America. Okay. Why does ASCII Corp Derby Stallion? I think I knew that. RPG Maker? Okay. I feel like they had other SNES games that I was like, they made something interesting, right? Mostly Derby Stallion, though. Spin Dizzy? Landra? I don't know this game. God, this Sword Berserk game for Dreamcast, it's not very good. They made Seaman? Really? Vivarium Inc. Published by ASCII Corporation. Okay, also, it's very small. Game Basic for a Sega Saturn. Oh gosh. This is probably also like published credits, not just developer credits. Sound Novel Sukuru. That's a very funny name. Anyways. Let's play our next game, shall we? How long have I been going for, actually? Hold on. Two hours. I was hoping to end it soon. I spent probably a lot more time than I thought I would playing Donkey Kong Country, right? Oops. Come back here. Ardy is probably your choice. It's a game I enjoy. Okay. You know what? Let's play that and we'll call it. How about that? Let's play Ardy Lightfoot. Let me go to the video game store and pick that up really quick. Right? 1 second. Thanks again, Retro Chris. I very much appreciate your very kind patronage. Super appreciated. Goes a long way for me. Thank you so much. Ardy Lightfoot. I know nothing about this game, so we will take a look at it. Okay. I'm going to play the American version. Because that sounds ideal for me, at least. Let's put that here. Alright, alright. Got that. Let's also... I own a lot of obscure titles. Yeah, that's nothing wrong with that, Retro Chris. I know you're a big you like collecting this stuff, right? So I'm not as much of a collector just because I haven't put that kind of a premium on that kind of physical space for video game specific things, right? I just haven't. I wish I could, but it's also very expensive now. And when I was into it previously, I didn't have the money for it, right? And then everything just ballooned in price, of course. What was I doing? Right, I want to go to TCRF. .net? I think it's .net. I have a bookmark. What am I doing? Ardy Lightfoot. Do you even have a page here? You do. Sort of hidden gem platformer. Retro Chris loves mentioning the hidden gems. I know this much. Featuring an anthropomorphic cat here and his blue Kirby-like sidekick. That's a fun little gif. He has a wheel. Blah, 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 he has a cigarette. Don Jacoby. Don Jacoby. Sounds like a Fatal Fury character, for God's sakes. No cigarettes in the international versions. Only in Japan. Does this game have Stone's power? I don't know, Ganj. We'll see. In the game over screen, the jail cell that Ardy is has title change from the most unlucky man to Visconti's jail for the internet. Okay. In scene 4, there are lumberjack bears tied to trees, as well as a crying bear appearing in the Japanese version. They're removed in the international. Should I just play the Japanese version? All this funny cut stuff. I'm guessing, Retro Chris, you have the European version, probably, I'm guessing. Or possibly the... I mean, you will have the international version, not the Japanese version, if I had to guess. It's a fleshless skeleton taken out of the international version. You have the Japanese one? Okay, we'll play the Japanese one then. Actually, Retro Chris, how much text is in there? Yeah, they got rid of the vagina bones off Ardy Lightfoot. Thanks, Ganj. Should I play the Japanese version? Is there a lot of Japanese text? Like, is there gonna be like story dialogue or anything like this? Or do you just want to look at the international version, Retro Chris, or does it not matter to you? Do you not care? I picked up the American one, but I saw the page up. Not a lot? Okay. Well, you know what? We'll keep going with the North American version then. It's not that... Actually, no. Let's get the Japanese version. Let's get that. Let me come back here for a sec. Okay. So I thought I had the page. Well, that's fine. Not a big deal. Here, come here. Ardy Lightfoot just makes me think of Gordon Lightfoot. You're not aware who Gordon Lightfoot is? Obviously, somewhat well-known Canadian, I guess you could say singer-songwriter, right? There. Right there. Doesn't matter to me, but a lot of fun stuff in Japanese. Yeah, clearly I'm seeing it's like all cut out of the international version, apparently. Alright, slow this up. Don't need to play Human Grand Prix anymore. This is partially why I obviously like having this system, which, as Retro Chris did, they suggested a Super Nintendo game and paid a $20 tip, which you can also give 8 gift sets or 2,000 bits. Do you have a Retro Chris? So, like, again, I know you like picking the hidden gems. I know you have an appreciation for hidden gems and retro console stuff, not just the Super Nintendo. Why am I not finding this game in the folder? Hold on. I apologize. 1 second. Where did that save? How did I lose it already? But do you have any other deeper connection to this game, Retro Chris? I would love to know. Or is it just another situation where, like, this game's weird? You should check this out. You know, as is sometimes the case, right? Which is totally legit. That's why I was in the wrong folder. Never mind. My apologies. All right, here we go. Slow this up. ASCII presents. Look at this font. Look at this little guy. An Ardy team film. Oh, that has to be fake, right? It's actually a blind buy. That's amazing. Starring Ardy and Peck. Or is that a G? Is that Peg? I don't think it's Peg. I think it's Peck. I'll say Peck. Nina. I don't know. Who's Nina? I love this animation already. Peeg? It could be Peg. Done, Jake. Oh, the guy with the cigarette. It's the smallest bomb I've ever seen in my entire life. Beecroft. I wish I said Beecraft. Who's Beecroft? And Visconti. Other Steely Dan songs are available. I guess. I looked up what that Beeg thing was. I forgot that was from Front Mission with Fort Beeg. I totally forgot about that until I reminded myself the other day about it. Okay, let's just put it this way. I came this close to just playing Front Mission not 2. I always say that. Front Mission whatever, the one that we played that episode, which I've already forgotten the name of. God, I'm so bad with names. Why am I so bad with names? Front Mission. No, it's not there. Front Mission. Gun Hazard. Good lord. Yeah, that's not going to work, Dull Focus. No, it's Front Mission Gun Hazard, or Gun Hazard Front Mission. I can't remember which one's the subtitle. I want to say Gun Hazard is the subtitle. It's Gun Hazard, right? That's where the Fort Beeg was from. But also on top of that, I thought about replaying that to re-rank that today, because I need to put more time into that game to get a better idea of it. But it is ranked already, right? But I still think I underranked it. Anyways, Ardy Lightfoot says Retro Chris, and I'm already very charmed by this game. I have questions about the gameplay, as I always do. I mean, to be... Stop it. Stop it. It's chaos. All right. Oh, it's going to throw us in the mine, right? Okay. I just realized, I think our boy here has little boxing gloves. Also, you can throw your friend, and he just does a big chomp. He's got teeth. Fangs, even. Also, I like pushing this one rock makes the entire screen shake. Okay, well. Wow, that's a big jump. There's some acceleration on this jump. There's some... I'm not pressing a button to run, I would note. Just kind of walk for a bit and just gets going, right? Also, hold on, 1 second. I think the run acceleration happens even as you're jumping. So, like, hold on. 1,000 to about 2 seconds before the run animation starts. Okay. Technically speaking, I can run as I'm this little area here. That's a run jump. If I don't run, right? Not clearing that, right? But if I get that run, you can. If I was to start a little bit earlier, technically speaking, you get acceleration in the air, which is hilarious. Like, if you notice, like, I did this jump, I landed and started running, right? Can you go back to the water for a second? What about this water? There's nothing, doesn't seem to be special here. Yeah, it's like I can jump, start moving, and you're running as you're going. This is going to take some getting used to. All I'm saying is, I don't think you should be able to build up a sprint when you're in the air. That feels weird. Does the Sega style fake transfer? Oh, you're right. I didn't realize. Yeah, it's like just using dithering, right? What's going on here? How do I... Can I clamber? I cannot clamber. Is there another button I need to hit? Y and A seem to do the same thing. I'm pressing B to jump. No directional stuff to this. Oh. I can tail bounce. Wait, hold on. I see. Holding on to the jump button, holding on the B. I mean, this, I don't know about this animation. Speaking of pegs, so you can tail jump. Needs to jump higher. Keep moving. Pick up this bomb. Okay. Y button. Oh, that just exploded as soon as I picked it up. That's odd. I was hoping I could put it down first. Okay, I have to, can I... I'm trying to get an idea of the mobility here. Okay. Oh, well. Where's our friend? Did we lose our friend? Where's our buddy Peg or Peck or... Alright, what did we get here? Look at this Monty Mole ass looking dude. With the coolest helmet you've ever seen. Okay, well, see you later. Wow, now okay, now we've got an overworld. What is going on in this game? There's humans! Why are there humans? I mean, like, why not, I guess. Retro Chris, what is this game? I feel like I need the English dialogue for this. Although I probably don't think this plot is super hyper relevant, but... Oh no. Later. I guess. Oh, the frame rate of this overworld is slightly different than when you're in the game itself. Oh no! I like how my guy went from standing like this, going, oh no, to like ear to ear smile. Also, of course, has an idle animation. Yep. And I hold up and he turns up a mirror for some reason. I don't know what's up with that. Also, that mirror is like a sheet. It's not like a... It's like... That's weird. Also, this is... Everything's a Western, apparently. Oh no, we lost our buddy when we took a hit, as it turns out. Do I have a stomp? You do not have a stomp. That's good to know. That's good to know. Okay, just chomp that guy. Use tail. Oh, I can pull objects, as it turns out. Like DuckTales? I guess, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Oh gosh. Oh. It is very hard to aim. tell you that much. Maybe that's not the way to do it. Fuck, dude. I mean, that killed him, but then it killed us. Also, we're running out of lives. Chomping seems like the safest method here, right? With our friend. Although, when we lose our friend, we might be screwed. Okay. Yeah, the thing is, it's like that... How's the tail come out? I need to be very clear. It's just hold on to the jump button. I think? I think. No, I have to press that again in the air. Then you release to do this jump. Well, shit. So I don't have to hold down. I just have to hold the jump button again. But I can't... Seems unclear to me, right? It does work. Kind of wish it was just hold down to do that, though, right? Like... Is that like a checkpoint? Getting a checkpoint already and we're like barely into the stage? Oh god, god. Hey, get out of here. Why are they doing this? Why are you doing this? Can this block? Possibly? Maybe? Okay, there's her buddy was inside. No, like, animation or anything when you, like, get the chomp. It just... Guy's just dead. God damn it. I'm gonna guess I can't jump on the guy's head. It is a great game, but it is a fun platformer, I think so. But at the time, just something that I like about this game, the character. You know, like, I love... Is it a great game? No. Oh, I see. Sorry. You meant... I think... Instead of saying, I think so, you mean I think no, Retro Chris? Sorry, I got lost in the sentence a little bit there. There's a charm here that I wish the controls was more intuitively able to convey, right? I can say that much. Does that mean it's bad? No, right? Oh, Jesus Christ. It's a great game, no, but it's a fun platformer, yes. I don't know about that so far. First, I need to see a manual, if I'm being honest. I need a manual. Because I'm struggling a lot with the controls right now, because they're not intuitive enough for me to really comprehend. Shit. Crap, where did I save that? Nope, I didn't want to do that. Hold on. These PDFs don't open in Firefox manually, so I have to drag and drop them in here like this. There we go. Fun looking thing. Let's turn the jazz music off. This is some great art, I'm not gonna lie. Peck! It is P-E-C, it is Peck. The adventure is crisscrossing the Prism Land every day with his friend Peck. He's Ardy's best friend. He often has arguments with Ardy when he is needed. Peck is ready to sacrifice himself or save his friend Ardy. What a friend. Peck. Game controls. Throw Peck. Do that much. Peck will eat small enemies, catch rocks. Pause his mouth, hand him Ardy. Put pick up and put down. Yeah, I did that with the bomb, except I didn't put it down. Push Y while Ardy is running with an item in his hands. We'll throw it away. Okay. B button jumps. Long you press. Yep. Stand on tail. If you press B a second time during Ardy's jump and keep it pressed, Ardy will land on his tail. You can move in that position. Press down arrow to put him back on his feet. Okay. So I was mostly right about that. Do have to press it as you're doing a jump. It felt a little inconsistent with me on that, but it's fine. B is released. Jump higher. Crush enemies. Okay, so we're trying that. That part's real hit or miss with me. I'm not gonna lie. Like, nope, not that. I don't mind having hold on to it, do like a super jump. The problem that I have with this is that it feels hard to get into tail mode from a jump. Maybe? I see. That's what was throwing me off. Okay. Because before I was trying to press down and jump to do it, but then that takes you out of the jump mode. Just don't hit a directional pad down, right? Because like I was trying to play it like DuckTales, right? DuckTales, you hold down and press the jump button, right? I think, or is it the attack button? I don't know. I remember you hold down when the DuckTales pogo stick, right? Which this game is not, right? Because pressing down will take you out of that mode with the tail, right? So just only left or right while pressing the jump button again. Okay, I can deal with that. That's fine. Camera sword legs behind. I haven't. That has yet to be an issue, in my opinion. Like, that's more necessary the more difficult the game becomes, right? Like, it becomes a problem when, okay, you can't stop those guys apparently because they're not actual bad guys. Like, if I need that kind of precision, that's a different thing, right? So far, I haven't needed that kind of precision, so. Unless you're playing a game like... Oh gosh. Oh, that's fine. Unless you're playing a game like Aladdin, where... Oh, jeez, I was not paying attention. Like Aladdin, where the platforming is bad. Also, why can't I get through this? Can I pogo? Cannot. Okay, guess we're going back. Also, this ball is just here. Stand on it? Yes, you can. All it needed was more swords. I disagree. We can agree to disagree on that one, Del Focus. In my opinion. Alright, we got a friend back. Get out of here. Why is he chomping him? What's going on? There we go. Come on. Guess we're going this way. Oh gosh. I like the physics on your little buddy for the chomping. I think that's fun. I don't love that you lose him, though. Also, this block does not move. Even though you... Can I drag it? No. There's arrows on the side of this. What are we doing? Alright, well. Sure. Scene 3. A minecart level. Great. I'm pushing this minecart from the inside. Oh my god, the way this jump feels is... What? Okay, well... Try that again. Can I slow down? I cannot. Oh, you can fall out, though. I didn't even press jump. Game over! I am the most unlucky man. Wait, you just jumped out. Okay. Where's that going to start me? Alright, we're back here. Can I just, like, stand here? No, you cannot. Oh, come on. How did I fall? I was about to say, how did I fall out? And I answer my question, it's by not pressing anything. If I crouch, will that help somehow? It doesn't look like I'm clipping through the bottom of this thing. Also, I shouldn't hit the jump button to try and collect these things. Because that seems like a prime way for me to fall out. What the fuck just happened? Okay. Okay, it's a cutscene apparently. Uh-huh. Yes, there's a rock. There's a rock. Comedic ass sound effect. It's like whoop. Oh, it's boss fight time. Oh well. Oh, bad. Oh god. Okay. Oh, don't do that. Oh my god. Oh, that sucks. Can't get multiple hits, just one at a time. Oh. Am I just... I can't react to that. Can I duck? I should just duck this, right? Oh, fuck off. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. I barely made that. Same pattern. He's turning red. That means he's almost dead. Sure, why not? Oh, fuck off. Yes, give me this. Oh boy. She's just praying. Oh no, it's the cigarette guy. Jacob? No. Davy? No. You and the mole are now engaged. I hope so. Something Jacoby, right? Oh, that's a lady fox, I think. Just beat the crap out of those bears and took that diamond. I guess we have to get it back. Everyone just wants their rocks back in this game, it seems. That's fun. Those bears just like, help me. Oh, you can't help them. You're just like, later, my dude. He's like sweating and he's like, my guy, just cut these ropes. Anything. And I'm like, nah, son. Later. Oh. Fuck off. Again, the acceleration on this jump, I think, is terrible. I don't love the implementation of this this jump is... I'm bad at this game. I'm very bad at this game. I can appreciate that I don't need to jump full height. Oh, what the fuck? Those tomatoes! Or apples? I don't know. Probably apples. Can't stomp the apples, it turns out. I'm yet again the most unlucky man. Get the fuck back out of there. Oh my god. Like, I don't want to be at full sprint in this game ever. Because the camera angle is not... It's a little too close in, right? But it's also... I'm struggling a lot with the... Oh! Okay. Peck is just... Oh, that's time limited, huh? Okay, well, I got that, but... Now what? What? What am I supposed to do? Is there secrets, or... No, we can't do this. There, What the hell? Oh my god, it started us all the way back here, huh? I kind of wish you could just stomp without needing to do the press A thing, right? Like, that, or I kind of wish it was on the down arrow. It was just easier to do. But... Oh my god, please just... Okay, you can't just run through them. Oh my god! Okay, well, we're not going down below again. That got us killed. Wait, I can do this over and over again. In the air, even. Kind of, sort of. That's real funny. Can't get up there. Oh no, there we go. Oh my god, please. Oh my god! One thing's for certain. Let's say this guy absolutely qualifies as a scrimblow. So I, therefore, need to tell Fix Your Heart or Die about this. Ooh. Shoutouts to Liv. I know she's actually streaming right now. I saw her in the corner of my screen. Which we will absolutely be checking out later. Ah, Jesus. Am I supposed to pogo here? Like, over these guys? No. There's no way you're doing that. Are you kidding me? Okay, maybe I am, but... Because it's like, as soon as you turn the pogo down, you change the angle of your jump, right? So you have to be cognizant of your acceleration for that. And it, like, really locks you in place, right? So if I don't have the full sprint there, I'm not making that, so... Cool. Oh, why is that bear crying? Probably because I didn't untie that other one that was wrapped around the tree. Ooh, poor bear. I mean, a tight jump is fine. You know, I'm not opposed to the challenge. That's badass. Smoking a cigarette, huh? Oh boy. Oh, geez, that thing rotates, huh? God. Again, the acceleration on this jump is wild. Oh. I played video games before. I swear to God. Oh, why didn't it actually... Like, see, it's like... I'm trying to do this. Just even trying to get to the other side of this vine. Oh, God, I just fell off, huh? It's not a long game. I think there is 17 chapters. Why do I keep falling off? Does he have like a grip meter that I'm not aware of? I don't know. It's weird. Oh, cool. I hit my head off the top again. Hold on. That is maddening. Okay, so... when you're on the left side of this vine, you can change to the right side. If you press to the right, okay? You can change back to the left side if you hit left. To alternate side of the vine run. If I'm using Donkey Kong Jr. rules, whichever side of the vine you're on, you will jump off that side. Not in this game. If I am on the right side of this vine and I'm holding to the right because I want to jump to the right, do you notice my sprite comes from the left side of the screen? So if, oh geez, if I was too high to this top of the vine, which I have collision with, you will bounce your head off of it. If I am on the left side, wanting to go to the right, after pressing left to get on the left side, I swear to God, it was fine. Or it just does it every time. I don't know, whatever. I was so it just... I was banging my head off of this thing constantly. And I'm just like, is it because of what side of this thing I'm on? I don't know. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, I'm not making that, huh? I'm not making that either. Oh, fuck. Also, if you climb too high on this vine, you just fall. Which is what was knocking me off this stupid vine. Oh my God. Come on. Come on. Stop running. There we go. Pogo, right? Okay, fine. Whatever. Oh, great. Of course. Yeah, it's rotating, so. Can you please pogo? Holy Jesus. I would love to get that save point. I would love to get that save point. Oh, fine. Whatever. I don't care. Just keep pogoing, right? Nope, can't make that. Can't... Christ, yeah. Oh my God! Please, please, just keep going. Oh, okay. Yeah. I wish I had my buddy with me. This guy is very like Chip and Dale's Rescue Ranger coded. Something about his drip is very Rescue Rangers to me, right? Especially like with Chip, not Dale. Dale's got that Hawaiian shirt, right? It's the fox lady. I guess she's a ninja, maybe, with that chainmail shirt. What is she doing? What is she doing? Is this a race? Oh, that's funny. Oh, well. What is happening? I see. It's probably like the colors of those things is corresponding to like those punching things, right? So I want to get that green. Can I, if I touch her, is that, no, it doesn't hurt. Okay, that's fine. Oh, she tricked us. Oh, she's fucked now. Nope. I don't like this pogo mechanic. I find it extremely challenging for some reason. It says it all reminds me of a Sega game, but I can't put my finger on it. I don't know. Maybe like yeah, I actually have no clue. Oh, brother. Oh, that's dumb. I think it's just exclamation. Like, why are you doing this? It's a good question. Where are you going, lady? Of course. I have no idea what just happened there. But she got effed up. Oh, and so did we. Wait, okay, well. She's cool, I guess. I'm just gonna jump, because whatever. Oh, look at that. Oh, what was that? Alright, so I guess this game is Tremors all of a sudden. Oh, we're inside. I don't like this. Retro Chris. I don't know what's happening now, but I don't. It's turned into a vor picture apparently. Oh, we had to climb these gross things. That was Lato too, yeah. Welcome to Dune, but Ardy Lightfoot edition. Yuck. Just jump off, please. Of course you can put spikes there. Of course you're gonna put spikes there. Oh, that's grim. Wait, was that her? Is that insinuating that was her? That was the fox girl in there? That's effed up. So now we're that skeleton. That's effed up. I don't... Oh, wow. This Japanese version is grim, isn't it? Yikes. Also, what's so special with these rocks? It's like a real, like, Sonic, like, Chaos Chaos Emerald situation, or what? Of course. I hate this. Jumping off these things. It's real terrible, still, in my opinion. What the fuck? That guy just sliced the top of that worm. He let us out? Or was he trying to let his fox girlfriend out? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what this game is trying to do. The story. Scene 7. How long have I been playing this for? Okay, probably about 40 minutes. Let's see a little more of this level. Oh, we're just moving. Okay. Give me this. A 1-up, sure. Oh, well. Ah, I hit the button. Come on. Hitting it, but it's not. Okay, so he just can't because he's got the torch. Saved by the Chris knife, I guess. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I can't keep up with this. Oh my god, I fell through the platform there. Cool. I need you to move, dude. I need you to move the fuck over. It's halfway through the platform again. I'm hitting the jump button, and it's not doing the jump action. This stage has Bubsy 2 vibes. I didn't want to say the B word. It's K-On. I don't think it's that. It does not. Okay, I'll tell you right now. This does not feel like Bubsy 2. Okay, I can guarantee you that. How am I supposed to make this? How am I supposed to make this jump? If I can't chomp because I don't have my chomp friend anymore. The hitbox on that torch is huge. I actually, you know, now that I think of it, it's K-On. I don't think I could tell you if I like the platforming in this or Bubsy 2 better. At my current juncture of being stuck on this one thing. Oh my god, please jump. Oh, cool. Great. Oh, cool. Great. Great, 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 great. Oh, cool. We're climbing. Oh, what the f... Thank God. Oh, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Ah! I can't. Come on. Just fuck off. Good, we got our friend back. Those bombs are gonna be a problem, huh? Can't do anything with that. Probably gonna bomb it, right? If I could pick up... Can you please pick this up? There we go. Previous one was right out of Earthworm Gem. They're both on the floaty side. Yeah. These things just respawn. No, that's not far enough. I do appreciate this is just infinitely spawning, but... Why is the jump so bad? I don't... Like, in the middle of this action, I can't jump, so I'm holding a directional button right now, and I jump straight up in the air, right? Like... I don't know. Right? There's There's something here. It's unmistakably something here, right? Oh, that's a snake. That's just a snake. How do I deal with this? I don't know. Oh, cool. Do I have to, like... Nope. I thought I could get to, like, the wind-up part of it. Also, now that just trapped us, so... What am I supposed to do here? Probably not supposed to do this, right? If that just traps you, you're screwed? Oh, I see. Oh, no. God damn it. Oh, shit. This is like Indiana Jones Ray's Lost Ark all of a sudden. No. Hitboxes. Not as slim as you'd think. Oh, God. Am I not supposed to do this? I feel like I'm not supposed to do this. This probably makes sense. One more. Come on. That's close. Not close enough. Is it close enough? It's... It's like 1 pixel off. Is that... I don't even know this is what I'm supposed to do. Made a ding. I can't push this object, notably. Okay. Is this not the puzzle? Is this not the puzzle? I would love it if it was. But I also love it if it fucking worked. But no, shoulder buttons do nothing, so I can't, like, drag this thing. I can't... Whatever. Whatever. I don't... Fuck off. No way. You're joking me, right? You have to be joking. Fuck off. It wants me to carry the block all the way over here. Oh my god. Again, the acceleration on the run is maddening! Scene 8. What's that? That mouse is just going for it. Oh, cool. An enemy just came out of there. I think I just missed a lot of level, you know? Interesting blocks. There's something more here. Clearly something to do with that mouse, right? Of course. Oh, yeah, great. This game's got mimics. This game in Dark Souls. Right? Animation on those mimics could be a little bit better, though, right? That's going to crush me. Yeah, of course it is. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it? Right? Also, I have no idea how I would do this puzzle, so... I don't know how else you're supposed to do this. Wait, you can pull. You can pull. Okay. That's what it is. Can't push 2 blocks. Oh, no. Okay, thank God. I don't... That potion just reversed my controls. So I'm pressing the right and he's walking to the left now. Because... Fuck you, I guess. Hitting left. Hitting right. It's not wearing off either, I would note. As if the platforming needed this. Down is still down. Up is still up, thankfully. My controls are reversed. Why would it feel the need to do that? Are you serious? Are you serious, video game? In a random chest. At least my controls are back to normal. You can hide Ardy by keeping the up arrow pressed. Ardy will pull out from his pocket a cloak and he'll hide himself for a while. That's what that was. I always enjoy when I show people this part, says Retro Chris, because they get so frustrated when that happens. Yeah. Oh my. Okay. I liked it more than Dr. Wait, just hold on a minute. It's chaos. Let's do the science. Okay, let's do the science. Retro Chris deserves at least that much. Let me look at the rest of this manual, for God's sakes. Push, pull. Yep. Select the start buttons. These 2 buttons are not used in the game. Okay. Quantity of starship. 100 starships. Okay, they're coins. Password. Pass! In brackets. Password. Thanks, manual. Nina, friend of Ardy's forever. Forever! She lives in the suburbs of a mining town with her old grandfather. Okay. Here's the pendant containing the red piece of the rainbow. Visconti's band is after her life. Don Jacoby? Jacoby? I'm going to say Jacoby. Like in Twin Peaks. A legendary adventurer known by everyone, but few people have seen him. Well, the old lady who protects the forest. Lumberjacks. They're inhabitants of the forest. Oh. Gilson the pirate? We didn't get to see Gilson the pirate. Beecroft, the right hand of Visconti, sly fellow who desires the top place in the band. Okay. Oh, Oh, Visconti the devil. Man. Catry. I think that was the ninja cat lady who died by worm acid really grievously to a skeleton. Oof. I'm guessing Mordan was the Monty Mole looking guy, right? I guess. Hints! I surely needed a lot of those. Did this first one. A switch room where Ardy fights against Catry can also be pushed by Peck. Can also easily beat the big scary boss by using your hiding power. Try to invent your own attack method. I'm not so sure. Video game. Rocks will stop and throw back arrows. I'm guessing some of these are hints we didn't get so far, right? Ardy will land and stand on his tail if you keep the B button pressed continuously during his jump. You're lying, video game, because I did this and it absolutely did not work. Try this if you cannot make Ardy jump with his tail, but be careful, don't jump where Ardy may hurt his head. Yeah, there were some spikes up top. We definitely hit. Attacks of Visconti are really dangerous, though if you observe him carefully, you will be able, one word, a little bit of editing is needed here, that's okay, to foresee his next move. Go, Ardy, do your best for the piece of Prismland. All right. Of course, a fun little notes page. Love a booklet that puts a notes page in there, right? Especially a fun notes. Look at this. It's like, you know, this faux treasure hunter paper kind of like look. Sure. No lines. Give me some lines, but I get it. I get it. Gosh, Titus. This is a very Titus-ass product, I can tell you that much. Who made this again? I need to see. ASCII, right? Pretty sure ASCII was a Japanese developer, right? Did I read that correctly? Yeah. ASCII Corporation. Subsidiary of Kadokawa. Published by Titus France in North America and Europe. Okay. And I'm guessing, yeah, ASCII in Japan. Interesting score. Divisive. That's fine. Famitsu, 23 out of 40. Wow. Not expect that. Jeuxvideo.com, however, 17 out of 20. That is high. Along with Joypad, Nintendo Power. Not so much. Super Juegos, 84 of 100. Here's what I'm gleaning from this list. Superpower, a French publication. These French publications sure seem to like this video game by Titus France. Not saying that, you know, inflicts one score one way or another, but hey, you know, yeah, EGM gave us 7.2. That's solid back then. But, you know, Super Juegos. Yeah, Spanish. Well, come back to the list, shall we? Where does Ardy Lightfoot? What year does this come out? I need to know. And close it. 1993 Japan, 1994 in the West. I'll use the 1993 date. Ardy Lightfoot. Let's type this here. JP, 1993. The game is extremely difficult. Maybe Nintendo Power and others just aren't going. Maybe Retro Chris, throw me into that. Throw me into that mix as well, you know. Maybe we just all got caught by that fucking potion that reverses your controls. It doesn't go away. That's the most mind-boggling part. That power up, not power up, debuff, I don't know. That trap doesn't wear off. That's wild. Wild. And the only time that showed up. I mean, I spent hours as well trying to finish this game. And you're doing it on official hardware too, so. Who could say? Who could say? Fuck, dude. Let's do the science. Where's this game go on our list? I want to do a speedrun. Oh no. Why'd you... Retro Chris. Why'd you mention this? .net? What am I doing? It's not speedrun.net. Speedtest.net, not speedtest.com. Speedrun.com. There it is. Ardy Lightfoot. Aero BR Yan Fu Yu with the current top slot. 22 minutes and 4 seconds 2 years ago on an emulator for the American version. Surprisingly, usually Japan versions are faster, right? For some weird reason. I never quite understood that. Turn the sound effects off or what? Beat the game as fast as possible. The timer starts as soon as you press start in the main menu and ends on the last hit of the final boss. No passwords allowed. Only any percent runs, you know. That seems to imply to me no one has tried any glitched runs, right? 50 minutes being the last one by Sobor Kid from France. Although Shiki Behemoth up there in contention using the Japanese version of this game. 23 minutes, 33 seconds for 7 years. But Gigasploos, I'll say Gigasploos, an unregistered player in second place. On official hardware. Possibly. I don't know. Who could say? Unregistered. 6 years ago. This one has splits. Oh, some guides and stuff. That's fun. In case it wasn't clear, I do not like this game very much. I might even say I hated some of this game. Hate is a strong word. I don't hate this game. I came very close to a full coherent thought until I don't remember what it was in the game that angered me to the point where I stopped thinking about it. But I'm going to try to continue that thought right now. There is something here in this game. I figured you would enjoy some of the parts. See, that's the fun, right? Retro Chris. It's not the fact it's like, oh, you're making me play something I hate. Or again, I don't hate this game. But like, I think most of the people here that come to watch me play games, generally speaking, have a half decent idea of what my tastes are like, what kind of games I generally gravitate towards, what kind of games I absolutely do not like. It's Kaon has a very good idea of that. It's not just Super Godzilla, obviously. If we're playing jokes, we're funning around, right? People know I don't like Super Godzilla, but if we're talking for real, it's like, I know I'm very exacting in very certain ways when it comes to platforming action, right? Yeah, when you gotta rank all the SNES games, says Rich Chris, it's impossible to like all the games. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, right? I could be as that's the fun part, right? Is I can be as subjective and unobjective as I want because it's my list, right? but it's also knowing that I'm taking my objectivity and my opinion with my subjectivity, right? Or I said unobjectivity. That's actually not the right term. My subjectivity and my objectivity, right? I'm taking both of these things and combining together to build this list, right? So the equation is, of course, naturally going to be slightly unbalanced in a way. But even if I was to be, like, here's the other thing that I'll say about this, right? If I was to be 100% objective with every game, that wouldn't be very fun either, right? My feelings on Ardy Lightfoot, admittedly more objective than subjective, because I don't have a history with this game, obviously, right? Like, Retro Chris, you obviously do, but even that is in a limited capacity because you discovered this game on your own. I think this is kind of neat because you've never seen anything else like it. You found the physical card of it. You're a big collector, you know. You have things that you can hold on to for that subjectivity to grow. And I don't want to say give the game a better chance at doing something better. That's not, you know, your likes and dislikes don't exist in the same framework of this show I'm putting on. So this stuff doesn't matter to you, obviously, right? That's also what makes this fun for me. So when I think about Ardy Lightfoot, because I don't have a subjective background attached to this game other than my what experience of games that I like to play and have played, and gaming knowledge that I have some of, I guess, right, is what I'm bringing to the table here. So here's what I say about Ardy Lightfoot, right? It's like, I hate the way this feels. I really don't like it. Again, hate is a strong word. I don't hate this video game. I need to stop saying that, even if I'm saying it just for effect. This is a long way to say you prefer Super Godzilla. That's actually not true. If I was actually do the science, I think Super Godzilla is a worse game than Ardy Lightfoot. It's true. It's true. Richard says games are going to be jumping up and down on that list a lot of times, which makes you play the games again and perhaps like it more. Understand some parts you don't like about it. That's true. Some games I recognize that pretty quickly, like really good example, right? Like Front Mission Gun Hazard, right? I played that game way back when. I love the Front Mission series. I have subjective elements towards that series, right? But I played that game. I didn't like it very much. In fact, I wouldn't go as far as I think I disliked it, right? I ranked it accordingly, right? Where is it? There it is. 83. Yikes. Yikes. Right? That's under 50% of this list, right? 156 total. Yikes. Big mistake. Well, maybe, right? That's the thing. I don't think I played enough of that game. I haven't seen the parts that really made that game tick, I don't think. So I need to play that game again. Or more. The only reason I didn't play more of it is because I don't have a save state. I didn't... From the last time I streamed it, I think I didn't say this last time. I didn't have a way to continue, so what I want to do is I want to play that game again on my off time, bring it up to where we stopped in the stream, and then play it again. So that'll be a future thing, but we're not talking about that right now. Let's finish this thought about Ardy Lightfoot. There is something to this game that I think is almost there, right? I think the art is incredibly charming, right? The characters, they're colorful, they're fun, they're extremely expressive, right? But like, it's charming is not just because it's like this cartoon style that it's pulling off, right? I mean, it is pulling it off, quite literally. Like, you know, it's conveying a lot with these sprites, I was charming when we went to like the TCRF page, right? And I saw that like little crouching hiding animation that Ardy is doing. And I'm like, that's fun. Who's this little peck guy, right? It's got the aesthetic, but when I mean charming, I also mean like it's trying to emote and it's trying to evoke so much from what the story is trying to do, even though it was in Japanese, whatever, right? But it's like it's trying to emote with these characters in a way that is so beyond the capability of what these developers are actually capable of. And I think that's charming, right? Like, y'all remember the part when I was fighting that first boss, right? And like, or no, not that. What was it? In the minecart, right? The minecart level. I'm like clipping through the minecart. Yeah, before we got to Monty Mole with the helmet, right? I'm in the minecart and like I can like push the... I'm clearly in there in the minecart, but I'm doing like the pushing animation or the running animation that I'm trying to do, and you can like fall out of it even though I didn't touch anything, right? If I moved too far back when it looked like the minecart was on an incline, you just kind of like clip out of the bottom and fall, and then game over, right? Well, not game over, but you lose a life, whatever it is, right? Or like the section where like it turned into a cutscene out of the minecart. Remember that? And it all of a sudden was like chasing another enemy in the minecart, and it took the control out of my hands. So like, okay, well, I'll let this play out. But like, there wasn't... It's clearly doing it in game, right? Trying to like do this cutscene or whatever out of my hands. But it's like not animating the characters quite that much. It's not quite looking so good. That moment when it's like, oh no, there's this object in the way of the train track or the minecart tracks, and the enemy hit it, and it just kind of went pff, and then your guy just kind of kept going. It's like, I get you wanted to create some suspense to wanting to create like this scene where like, oh no, there's something in the way, and then the enemy hits it and you triumphantly get by, but it did it in like the least triumphant looking way possible, right? Because it was like, it's like looped around from looking lame to looking ambitious, right? And I only say that because so much of this game looks aesthetically incredible, but in practice doesn't hit any of its marks. Right? It's like, I could very easily just say this game is bad, but it's not, right? It doesn't do a lot of things well, in my opinion, as a video game, but it has ideas. It just absolutely didn't nail any of the execution, other than the fun looking sprites, right? And the hope and the dream of being able to do something like a pogo that feels as good as like DuckTales, right? Or like using peg as like this fun attack that goes away when you get hit once. That's kind of rude, but then is also mostly largely a non-factor, right? Or like the acceleration happening on the run, even though I jumped and it keeps that acceleration going. Like I was showing at the beginning, I could immediately feel it. I'm like, why do I feel like my character is running faster even though I'm like not running on the ground right now, right? And like I said it lots and lots of times, that stuff is incredibly important to like how a character feels as you're moving throughout the air and on the ground, right? That's why I hate so many Amiga ports, right? Because they all do that Sonic the Hedgehog thing, but do it in the worst way possible. And this game is a culprit. It isn't even an Amiga port, I don't think. Let me double check that. Nope. Super Nintendo exclusive, as it turns out, for Ardy Lightfoot. So, okay. It's like 0 to 90, right? I think Dynamite Heady was the one I can't remember. That's funny. I think I played that once on the Genesis. I never had a Genesis growing up, right? So, although Dynamite Heady come out on Super Nintendo as well? Might Heady. I know it's head with 2 D's. Sega Genesis, Game Gear, Master System. Okay, yeah. I played it like once at a friend's house probably or something, or maybe I emulated it once. I don't know. Roger says that clipping and other issues might also be an emulator issue because I don't believe I had that problem when I was playing. I could be wrong. Yeah, maybe. And yeah, like Retro Chris, I know even like I have to make like a lot of assumptions, right? With that stuff. And like I even said at the beginning when I was playing this, I'm like, is there a latency thing happening to me? You know, I always have to question it, but for the most part, I take it at face value, right? And if people if people correct me, then people correct me, and I'm accepting of that for sure, right? Yeah, there's going to be limitations, right? Like, it's not feasible. It's not going to be feasible for me to believe I have to go get a copy of Ardy Lightfoot and play it on original hardware, right? It's not happening. It's not happening. I wouldn't even want that to happen, you know? I don't need a copy of Ardy Lightfoot at home. I don't have a Super Nintendo at home, so. You have an EverDrive. I don't know what that is. It's Kaon. Yeah. I think Ardy Lightfoot has the promise of something that I wish more accomplished developers had in their hands to do something a little bit better. It's like SD card to SNES card. Okay. Well, that's interesting. I might look into that. It's Kaon. That sounds really interesting. I guess technically in analog could do that kind of stuff, yada yada as well, right? Anyways. I've thought about getting a Mister for a while. Even, you know, that would be closer than what I'm doing right now, right? FPGA, whatever you want to call it. I don't know how a lot of that stuff works. I have to do a lot more research, but much to ponder in the future. Let's put it that way. Let's rank this game. Ardy Lightfoot. I think you're better than Batman Forever. I think you're better than Super Godzilla. Sorry to everyone else who was wishing otherwise. I think Ardy Lightfoot is better than Weapon Lord. It's definitely better than Tom and Jerry. And the Joan Mac era. God, I forgot again. It's Kaon. I forgot I was going to do polls, right? I was going to do polls before every ranking. That's fine. It's fine. Better than Dragon, the Bruce Lee story. Better than Tough Enough. Again, the most nothing burger of a fighting game I've ever seen in my entire life. Gosh, I really don't like this Power Rangers the movie game. Joe and Mac 2. Is Ardy Lightfoot better or worse? What isn't it better than? What isn't Ardy Lightfoot better than? It's not better than Simant. It's not better than Psycho Dream. It's not better than Best of Best. It's not better than Jurassic Park by Ocean. Oof. It's not better than Alcahest, as much as I don't like this game. Not better than Mutant Fighter. No, Ardy Lightfoot is not better than Ultraman Torch Future. The freaks are too good in this game. Too good. Hammerin', how's it going? Welcome, fine viewers. Just a little raid, it's all good. How's it going? Good to see you, good to see you. Hope you're doing well, Hammerin'. Did you, what were you up to, Hammerin'? We just got finished playing a very fine Super Nintendo game recommended by Retro Chris, because thank you so much, Retro Chris, for that fine $20 donation. As always. As always. Much, much appreciated. Let me know what you're up to, Hammerin', if you wish. Gosh, Pack in Time. Is Ardy Lightfoot better or worse than Pack in Time? Pack in Time, another game with wild as hell acceleration that I almost enjoy for how wild it is. Fortnite. I said to myself, one more game, and then I won for someone. Hammer it. Sometimes all it takes is one more game to get that chicken dinner, right? They don't say chicken dinner in Fortnite. I forgot. That's a PUBG thing. Shows how much I play Fortnite. I mean, I've seen a lot of people play Fortnite. I don't play it myself, but not too bad. Not too bad. Gotta get those dubs, right? Good stuff. Good stuff. Gosh, Ardy Lightfoot, you're not better than Ultraman. And you're not better than Spider-Man versus X-Men. No, Spider-Man and the X-Men. Unfortunately. But Pack in Time. That game is better. Is Ardy Lightfoot better or worse than Cat's Run? That game's not good. I didn't like Art of Fighting 2 either, but that's better. Is Ardy Lightfoot better than Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie? It is. It is. Better than Amazing Tennis, which is barely a video game, if I'm being honest. Pack in Time. I only remember Burger Time. Burger Time's great. Burger Time's a good time, Hammerin', right? Pack in Time. Quite a bit different. I mean, it's Pac-Man in the loosest sense of the word. You can always check it out. You want to see a list for yourself? tinyurl.com/SNESring. Or you just go to my youtube.com/@RJLee. Check out the Let's Rank almost every Super Nintendo game series. Right? There's a playlist there. You just do a search. You'll find it. Pack in Time is there, right? Kunio no Odin. Yeah? I mean, of course, Hammerin'. Like, I feel like they named it like that on purpose, right? They had to have. They had to have. Kunio no Odin. Ah. Also not a good game. These games are a bit of a nothing burger, right? But they work. Ardy Lightfoot barely works, but I think what it does is more interesting than these two games. 3 games, actually, if I'm being honest. So do I reward Ardy Lightfoot for a lot of the points I've made about how it's... got the promise of something versus the actual execution of it, right? I think it's better than Kunio no Oden. Very subpar puzzle game. Gosh, this Kamen Rider game. It's just disappointing, right? To be fair, it could be said, I think Ardy Lightfoot incredibly disappointing with the promise that it could have been something better. If just it was put together a little bit tighter, right? Not a little bit, quite a lot, actually, now that I think of it. That fucking reverse control potion, though, really... I can't reward this. That's what put me over the edge. That stupid potion. That reverses your control. It doesn't make it go... Oh my god, Retro Chris, what are you doing?
Spanky's quest for next stream smile.
First and foremost, congratulations to Ardy Lightfoot. Japan release 1993 with the new number 127 out of 157. But also, Retro Chris, thank you so much for that extra $20 to play Spanky's Quest, which that rings a bell. I don't think I've ever played this. Although, I feel like I've seen one Fix Hard or Die. Shoutouts to Liv. I believe I've seen her play this. Yes. Wait, Game Boy? No. There is a... Yes, Super Nintendo, this one. No, I haven't seen Liv play this. You know what? I've seen this on Game Center CX. I've absolutely seen this. It's like... You don't control the monkey, right? The monkey kind of runs on its own, and you kind of have to puzzle it through this maze as it auto runs or something. But you can change its direction depending on like certain obstacles it runs into or giving it certain things. I think something like this, right? Please correct me if I'm wrong, Retro Chris. That feels familiar. I've seen Arino play this for sure. First Reddit result. Am I tripping for thinking Spanky's Quest is really good? It's a good question. It's a good question. They made Harvest Moon as well? Oh, it's Natsume. You're right. I totally missed that. And published. Well, published by Taito and then EU. Sure. I don't recognize these artists, but... Trapped in a tower. An evil witch named Martisha. Huh. I guess I could have just read this gameplay thing. Attacks by throwing a small purple bubble. Okay. We'll discover it later. And Pocky. Yeah. Oh, Pocky and Rocky. A classic. I've not played it in a very long time, but I sure do love the design of Pocky and Rocky. Right? It's like it's not a shmup, but it's like... That game is arguably an action shooter of sorts. Right? Anyways... Retro Chris, we will definitely play Spanky's Quest first thing next Thursday. Thank you so much again for your very kind and generous donation. Much, much appreciated. Of course, for those who don't know, of course, you can always suggest any Super Nintendo game. I'll play it as soon as possible. As soon as possible. So that's not the end of the show, right? As long as I'm not playing someone else's game. But of course, you can do so with $20 tip, just like Retro Chris did, or 8 gift subs, or 2,000 bits. Of course, doing the tip or donation is the most direct way to support me, so I'd recommend that over the bits or the gift subs. But I'll gladly accept either if you're willing to part with your kind dollars. So thank you so much again, as always. I was gonna say this: Spanky's Quest is my all-time favorite SNES games. You better be careful what you say about that. Look, Retro Chris, I think it's been clear so far. The science is the science, right? I cannot be influenced. As much as some people may think, the science is true. It just is. It just is. It's kind of, yes, it's like Smash TV. Yeah. But old-timey with you, I don't know, it's old-timey. Smash TV looks old-time. I know what you mean when you say it's like old Japanese yokai kind of stuff, right? But Pocky Rocky looks incredible. Smash TV looks a little dated, but also in its own way looks incredible. Yes, Hammerin. Science! You might say she blinded me with it, but not me. I cannot be blinded by the science. As much as Retro Chris may want me to be for Spanky's Quest if I say bad things about it, but I will not allow this influence to say whether or not a game is good or bad. Only the truth. Everything on this list, immaculate. Immaculate. All right, it's Kaon. Yeah, I gotta end the show. I also gotta get to bed, so thank you so much, obviously, Retro Chris, for your very kind donations today. Both of them, incredible stuff. Like I said, we'll play Spanky's Quest first thing next Thursday, so stay tuned for that. Retro Chris, if you want me to, if you can't make it next Thursday and you want to be there live when it happens, right? Let me know over DM or whatnot, and Discord. Obviously, we share many a Discord channel together because of the wonderful communities of Daniel Wayne and others as well. Shouts to Burmick too. Most like, yeah, it's all good, Retro Chris. In fact, I'll reach out to you, right? I'll reach out to you, ask you. It's like, hey, are you going to be joining us today? Because if you're not, I can hold on to it. But if you just want me to play it anyways, I'll still do it, right? Yeah, it's all good. No worries. Also, it's like I might have a work thing or like I might get caught up. So who knows, right? Just latching on. I mean, hey, it's like, it's important, right? Communities are important, right, Hammer? Anyways, let's do the promo. Let's get out of here for sure, right? Because of course, as always, this episode will be archived over here at youtube.com/@RJLee. That's where all the videos go, because if you're watching us on the VOD, hey VOD, hope you like that episode. A little mix of old stuff and new stuff, right? Oh gosh, Ardy Lightfoot. I'm gonna be thinking about that game for a bit. If you wish to join this fine cadre of folks, why don't you come on over? People watching on the VOD, come on over to twitch.tv/RJLee. That's where all the action happens. Give me a follow. It's free, just as free as it is to like, comment, subscribe over on youtube.com/@RJLee. That's where all the good stuff happens. But if you come on over, give me a follow, you will get a handy little notification every time I go live. You get to join this fine group. Of course, if you wish to support me monetarily, just like Retro Chris did, you can always pass me a tip or a donation. Like I said, suggest the game, $2 tip, 8 gift subs, or 2,000 bits. Or of course, you can always pass me a Twitch subscription as well, which contributes to the bonus streams, which we've got a double header whenever we meet our goal. We recently hit our goal of 75, so I played a whole lot of Neo Geo games over the weekend. We ranked them as well. That was a real fun stream. Gosh. Windjammers, Garu, Mark of the Wolves. Oh my god. Incredible video games. Made me cry. Literally, that first, 15 seconds. First 15 seconds of Garu Mark the Wolves made me shed tears. Incredible. Incredible. Just because of how badass Terry Bogard is. And the story between him and Rock Howard. Incredible. But of course, I'm still owing Forbidden 75 for the other half of this, which is the playlist LP, which is where I curate 1 to 2 hours worth of music and use my bass over there. And we play it in Rocksmith using all the very fine custom DLC provided by people like Hammerin, people like Burnmick, people like Some Name, and other fine charters from the Customs Forge community. Or just putting that music up there out of the goodness of their heart because they like the community and they like music and they just love it. They just love it. Incredible stuff. So thank you everyone, obviously, who does that. Again, shout out to Hammer in our chat right now. Always good stuff. Always happy to pick up a big old chart from you and give it a run, right? Hammer also says, in the arcade Neo Geo machines, you used to have a dude yell, Neo Geo. I don't know about that. Why would they yell that? Like every time I put a quarter in or something like that? I've never heard that. I mean, let's put it this way, Cameron. The announcers in a lot of Neo Geo games, incredible voice work, right? You might be thinking of like Metal Slug, right? Heavy Machine Gun, right? Or Metal Slug, or like, you know, stuff like this. I don't even know they shout Metal Slug. I don't think they do. I came up with that on my own. Heavy Machine Gun, definitely. Or like every time you pick up like a different weapon, like shotgun, or like I was going off real hard on like the voice samples that Terry Bogard has in Garu Mark the Wolves. Any King of Fighters or Fatal Fury game, usually really good voice samples. Voice is like burning. It's like I love it. I love it. Or he goes, "Are you okay?" Right? And then he goes, "Bust a wolf." It's just an incredible platform, right? Did I finish the promo? I think I did. Yeah, we talked about the Customs Forge and blah, blah, blah. We did all that stuff. Oh, right. Of course, you want to see this list for yourself that we did all the rankings with today. tinyurl.com/SNES ranking goes to my personal website. Of course, I'll be able to update it as soon as possible once I finish this episode here and get all the videos edited and uploaded up to youtube.com. But of course, if you go here to my personal website, you'll see this full list for yourself. And it'll be a handy little time code beside every single game. It goes directly to the episode and the time code of which we start playing the game. So you can just thumb through that for yourself if you're looking for a very specific game. Or like I said, go to my YouTube channel, do a little search. You'll find exactly what you're looking for. So thank you so much again. Thank you everyone for your kind support. Even if you didn't obviously do a donation or subscribe or anything like that. I absolutely am super thankful for everyone who engages with my content in any way. I'm especially thankful, obviously, Retro Chris, obviously, or anyone who's sub recently or anything like this. But anytime anyone just shows up to like hang out, more welcome to have you, obviously. So thank you for that. All right, folks, let's get out of here. Have a good night. Have a good rest. Tomorrow, is it Rocksmith Day tomorrow? I think Rocksmith tomorrow. Yeah, we're going to play some Rocksmith tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. Oh, yeah. Gosh, Violet got great emotes, doesn't she? God, they're so good. Shout outs to Ultraviolet Riot as well. All right, y'all, let's get out of here. As always, I'm going to cut to the end card, then we'll find someone to raid, right? All right, y'all. Ta-ta. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Rocksmith, 6 p.m. Say, yeah, 6 p.m. Later, y'all.